day, guys. Hard day. Jesus. Let's see here. Just a second. Setting things in place. Man, I had to call like 50 billion people today. Just on the phone whole day. And guys, the progress on the movie, Archie Luxury, the movie is going smoothly. I mean, with my edit, it's gonna turn out into a 3-part series. It's like the Lord of the fucking Rings or something. Hey Brian.
Timmy.
Boom, boom, boom. Brian, how are you?
Timmy, I'm good. I'm taking a break from working right now, but I'm waiting for a couple of phone calls. So I thought I'd hang out with you while I wait.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, because I need help. I need help because I was on the phone today, like whole day. Whole day. I had to do a lot of explanations, a lot. I haven't spoke. Because I went to Vegas, so I haven't spoken to a lot of the leads. So I needed to get everybody up to date on what is happening on the war chest that we're trying to build up here, because we might get sucked into something that I don't want to get involved, to be honest. I don't want this shit. But we're building a bit of a war chest. Yeah, man. Listen. I created just a quick update, guys. There is a fund to bring Archie to America. The link is pinned at the top. I need to get this money as soon as possible so I can start buying tickets. And Brian is going to start scheduling some amazing things for us to do in Vegas, in
Whoa.
America in general. So we need to get I need to buy the tickets as soon as possible so that I can give Brian a go ahead, like what dates and everything. Whew. Sorry, that
Yeah.
was a bit of a homework.
Those international flights.
Oh, well, we got the international flights. We just need in internal flights. Like,
Those are easy.
yeah, but there's like 6 or 7 of them, which is
Yeah.
makes it really annoying. Which is really really annoying. We got Let's see here. We got Bet Winbeck Ben watching everyone. Look
Uh-oh.
into my eyes, Timmy. I'm looking. Coding Life, welcome to the show. Got Air King Ben. What a beautiful morning. Today was actually kind of drizzling. It's really, really nice. Green Room, welcome. Holy Panda, it's evening here. We got Timepiece Bub. Hello from Spain. I might be going to Spain very soon to visit Dr. Alex. I love my Dr. Alex. Here we go. Mr. Copper Blue, a Lange prices increased 8 to 10% today.
Yeah.
I didn't think Lange needed to increase their prices. I don't understand this thing. Um, they could have just been cool about it, but nope. It's disappointing. You
Could
know?
could it be they're greedy?
Could it be? You think these watch brands are greedy? No. Mr. Copper Blue, Lange, the king of watchmaking. Yeah, I was just admiring this Lange 1, the new Grand Lange 1. Holy fuck. This watch is made of dreams. I tell you. If there's a perfect dress watch, this has to be it. That new dial and everything, it's just updated to look absolutely stunning. Look at the dial. Kill
Ooh.
me now. This is like, wow. How do you even do it? It just kind of makes the previous versions, it puts them a little bit to shame. Saad, Tim Wright is the best. Welcome to the show, Saad. Cue the music. People love that music. Badge Guitar. I have just bought a crazy watch. I think I might get hate on it, but I like it. What is it? Let us know. Badge Guitar. I'm very curious. Colt versus the Cartel. Mathis is the cult legend. I love Mathis. Mathis saved my life, and Mathis, actually, there was a few times I did not want to start a live stream, and he called me. He's like, "Wait, yo, Tim, what's going on? Where is the stream? I need the stream." and that's kind of what's this?
Had
You're
that
waiting
on.
for a Lange one?
No, had that on my wrist in Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah. Didn't pull the trigger.
yeah.
39,000, 40,000. I just
That's
thought,
expensive
a little too much for,
for a simple dress watch, right? A date
yeah,
only manual wine dress watch.
that was my thought.
These watches are not cheap. I don't know what's going on. The watches are not cheap. Mike K, Evening Tim, and the watch crew. Night Wristwatchman, jump on the show. Why is he not jumping on the show? I want to talk to my night wristwatchman. Bloodline 99. Mike did not visit the AD. Instead, he worked on the watch box. I'm extremely curious. I can't wait for Mike the Snake to show up. Hopefully, he'll be back in time for this show. Maybe he won't. Maybe he will be back for the after show. I'm not exactly percent sure. But Mike's AD in San Francisco says, "Has anyone seen Mr. Snake?" JB, Tim, why did you make those two streams private?
Become a
Sometimes I
member.
make stuff private. Sometimes I just like I want people to be members, and when people are not members or demember, I just want to be like, hey, you should have been a member. Watch it live or be a member to be able to catch it. Just sometimes I do that because I provide a lot. You know, I actually got a lot of flack for yesterday's after show. You should not have made it. I'm like, uh, we didn't like it. I'm like, oh my god, it's hard. It's hard to satisfy everyone. Tim, where's Lord? He's gonna be doing show, I think, with Archie or something. Probably the price increase will be for the watchmakers to keep them there.
Good point.
Hmm.
Also, from a business standpoint, if you're selling everything that you make,
Mm-hmm.
may as well raise the prices.
Hmm.
You don't
But
see a lot of Longas going on closeout discounts anywhere. So,
it used to be. They used to be on the gray market. Langes used to
yeah,
be heavily discounted. I
yeah,
remember the good old days. The good old days of 1815 chronograph for 20 like 6,000. And I was thinking, man, only an idiot would buy this because you know what the cost of the service is going to be. You're gonna get
yeah,
fisted. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
because unlike Paddock, Lange's servicing costs a lot more expensive because they use quite a bit more parts in their movements. I think it's because they're trying their best to make movements extremely symmetrical, and to make them so symmetrical, you need to make stuff a little bit more complicated, I guess.
it's all
J,
custom.
yeah, JB, gotcha. I thought there was more drama. No. I'm just trying. Man, I have such a headache from all that. The drama, man. I'm just sick. I'm just sick of it. I'm not. Didn't go out of my way to get drama. Just kind of found me. Mike K, become a member, then see it all.
But you,
And
you
has
did find drama in the bottom of that vodka bottle one night.
listen, you know what? I didn't even want to drink that vodka. It was what's it called? It was red. He just poured it really generously. I was like, it's a little bit too much, bud. Don't you think it's a little bit too much? He's like, no. We have to finish it. All right. I'm just gonna listen to you. Uh Crepas hydrographer. No one will like it's a true diver. Is it really? Crepas
Wow, I've never
hydro.
heard of it.
Yeah, what is this? Oh man, I just hope, man, every single one of these watches that come out to say we are the true diver. Uh okay. You
Well,
know,
is that water
yeah.
resistant to like 8,000 feet? Looks pretty. Looks pretty
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah. Looks a bit like a tin can. And look at that crystal. That is
Dang.
thick, boy. Wow. Jesus. A bit of a like a tin can. A bit of a like a tin can vibe. Helium escape valve, I guess, on the back. I gotta tell you, it does look different. It's kind. I've never seen this watch.
If you bang that on something, the something is going to break. The watch won't.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. This is a crazy watch. The dial is cool because that's like a Panerai dial, right? With the 12369, but it's got cathedral hands, lots of lume, but it kind of looks like a U-boat, a little bit kind of a little bit higher quality than U-boat. Not sure what to think to make of it. It's maybe it's gonna
What
make a
kind of
nice beach
pricing?
watch. Hmm?
What kind of pricing?
It's 700 pounds by the look of it.
No,
Euros,
that
700
that
euros.
that might be what it weighs, but
Seven. Yeah, yeah. It looks big. Definitely not for everyone, man.
it's got a 2892 in it, so it's a good solid movement.
It looks like the case screws from both sides, like needs some kind of a special tool.
Maybe
Chim.
it's got like all kinds of spy stuff in there. Yeah,
Yeah, looks like you could put more stuff in there than just the movement, right?
yeah. All right, here comes one of my phone calls.
Oh, all right. Jim Jones, the legend. Uh, Mathis says, become a member to see me slap Tim for super chats in New York City. Good point. Let's see here. Andy Ben, if you don't want drama, stop talking about it. Sometimes I'm just asking questions, asking questions. The original OC. Good evening, all. Entry level Saxonia thin went from 17,800 uh, to 21,200, 19% increase. 1815 went. Ooh. Let's check out this 1815. I'm curious about that. Lange Unzona. Let's check it out. Man, I love the minute repeater. This thing is insane, but completely unaffordable by any means. By any means. Let's go see 1815. One of their most beautiful lines in this chronograph right here, 1815 chronograph. This is just one of the top, I guess, four chronographs in the world that I think would be one of my grails. Like I like the Patek, the 5170, but Lange is probably just as good, if not better, actually. Could be better. Let's see. Let's see at the price of the white gold one. Here we go. Ooh, 67,800. Shoot. Wow. That's expensive. Yeah. Looks like. Hey, he Batch Guitar did say it was an acquired taste, so can't blame him. Rolling Mania Batch can't look like a baller 24/7 with all gold pieces. It's true. It's very true. Jimmy, I love you, Jimmy. Can't wait for the Vegas fun. Actually, Bondage has already booked. He already booked the the room for Vegas. Just need the. I'm gonna need a confirmation a little bit later. I'm gonna start looking into that. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I bought a chunk of metal. The bezel actually turns on it. Interesting. Original C1815 Denograph is one of my favorite models that the watch box has been gobbling up for the past year or so. These were so cheap. I remember like maybe when did I start buying one? Like I think 5 years. Good 5 years ago. These 1815s, they were so cheap. And I remember criticizing these, like thinking, oh, there's too many parts, too many parts. Because actually they for some reason they use it as a badge of honor. Whereas the more moving parts you have in the watch, the more chances that the watch is gonna break. So technically you don't really want to have as many moving parts as possible, but it does make the watch look beautiful. Wow. Man, that is impressive. Impressive. Jesus. Okay, maybe 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 it is too beautiful to be true. Mm, small G 2002 1815 Chrono used to be 45K. I think I remember when it used to be like 25, I think. 26, I think I seen them. 26, maybe even. Then I seen them at 35 and I was thinking, wow, they're going up in price. How is that even possible? And then the next thing you know, boom, they're soon going to start going up over retail. I guess like if you have a big gray market dealer like a watch box, they can probably just start buying up the entire stock. If you got $1 billion and you can just invest it into these watches, you can basically just drive up. You can start controlling the gray market price of 1815, and then the consumer is kind of screwed because Lange doesn't really make that many watches. Brian's pipe gave him a raw headache. Ooh, what's going on with Brian? He does not look happy. Damn. Look at this. He is the business deal might be falling through, guys. Yeah, man, it looks like he has a stressful job. He's not selling pipe tobacco right now, I'll tell you that. uh Interesting. We'll see. We'll see. He's on the phone. He's on the phone, guys. Mr. Copper, that's just wow. Much nicer live. Oh yeah, you can't compare it. You can't compare it in person. I've seen quite a few Langes in person at Watch Time in New York. By the way, guys, if you are a New York local, Watch Time events, come to the Watch Time New York in October 21 to 23 um, for a get together. We're gonna have a great little get together here, and we're gonna check out some watches. It's gonna be fun. Let's see here. What are your favorite Langes, guys? I'm very curious about that because I think, man, I like the site work. I just don't think they really justify the price because it's just such a simple watch. See timepieces, site work, man. Just the 90s. Would prefer the white dial on the 1815 chronograph boutique only. Hmm, didn't know that. Let's see which ones they got. Oh, 1815 chronograph. There's 4 models. There's some funky special models. Yeah. I prefer the most the was it would be like a gold with a white dial. I think that works. That looks the most dressy. The black dial with white gold looks the most sporty. Kind of looks like a Daytona vibes. Daytona vibes. Rolling Mania pipe cleaners up 19%. Brian does a great show about pipes. Guys, I just said I have all the watches I need and don't need. And actually, guys, I pulled out my watches. I finally got my watches back from my friend. I mean, from my neighbor. Check it out. The watch box is back home. Am I gonna drop it? Am I gonna drop it? The collection is back home. There it is. Great to see it. Nothing is missing. Nothing is missing. Although he might have replaced a few with the fakes. The only thing out of Steel Sports Rolexes that I'm missing is as a Sky Dweller. Technically. It's 2 byte problem. My absent grail is a Datograph Lumen. Dude, lumens are unfortunately impossible to get. The lumen is impossible. I wish you can get Datograph. Datograph Lumen. There's reserved for super mega VIPs. Damn. I believe Russell has one. Yeah, he's got to have one. Yeah. Damn. These data, the lumens, man. Lange for one thing. They know really well how to make limited editions. They got their base models, and then they know how to create a limited version of that watch and make it look extremely special and desirable. Zeitwerk is hyped him. No, Zeitwerk is not hype, Jared. Zeitwerk is just a cool little watch. Just a cool little watch. Small G, thank you for renewing your membership. And guys, become members today. I would really, really appreciate it. Let's see here. What's this? That's interesting. What's this? Okay. Sorry about that. The thickness. Let's see here. Interesting. Man. So they got the same movement, but that dial is just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. However, completely out of my price point and probably never going to be able to afford one. So even talking about it's kind of pointless, right? Nice Pagani. Thank you. 49 is fine. The white dial, white gold, 1815 chrono is boutique only. Interesting. I thought. I mean, it's almost like Lange. I think Lange might be moving to a boutique only completely. Look at the watch box, Tim. Talking about Lange copper blue thin would be his pick over FB Joint chronometer bleu. Hmm. The chronometer blue is actually not that special. I think chronometer blue had a lot to do with the hype created by Watchbox to begin with. It's just a simple watch, but I think they might have been able to buy them all up, and then FP Joint, seeing the popularity, actually cut the supply. OC, are you tempted by Lange? I don't think he is. It just doesn't make sense. Really? Oh, he likes Lange and he's tempted. It's too expensive, man. Too expensive. Hey, if you can get a Lumen, that would be nice, but damn. Look at that. Fuck. It's nuts, but man, the prices. The prices, guys. Mr. Copper Blue, I have Sightwork Lumen. Whoa. Dubai Mall, Rolls Royce of watches. Jesus. Live in Dubai Mall. Interesting. What is that? Which one is that? Rolling Mania. Mike the Snake. This for Lumen rematch with tickers. Bursa Watchbox is killing us in the ratings war. Something must be done. Hey, listen, you can't really compete with the show that's prepared for a week prior. We're just going off the cuff, off the cuff. 1815 Abdan model, very underrated. It used to be. I think now people are. It's actually a little bit overrated at the moment. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I think it's a little bit overrated at the moment. Malthread, welcome to the show. Jump on the show if you got the time. It's expensive. I know. Holy Panda, £1. Thank you for the £1. Oh, see, to be fair, you have a Boss Ice Blue dress watch already. Yeah, he's got that platinum day date, but platinum day date is OG. However, seeing the new with the fluted dial is pretty cool. Oh my god. We have the man, the myth, the legend in the house. Hello, Mike. Is this real, Mike, or is this like just a video? You have no audio for some reason. No, not yet. No, just fix the audio there real quick. Hmm.
Is that
Hello?
better?
Oh, that's way better. There we go.
Okay.
Mike, you
Um.
got a TV playing in the background.
Oh no, here's my television. Hold on.
Sorry. Link for Mike the Snake, guys. John C. Lange would look good
I
on
just
Blondie. Yes?
I just returned from Torno.
Wow. So you actually went to the tornado.
Yep.
Okay. So tell us how it went.
It went exceedingly well.
Really?
Um.
Okay.
I was given a tip to ask for a certain person
Mhm.
that worked there, and so when
Mhm.
I went in, um, I asked for that person, and she came out, and she was very pleasant, and
Mhm.
I basically just kind of did as we discussed. I didn't make myself overbearing in any way.
Mhm.
I said, I have no expectations. I know there's no chance of me, you know, walking out with a watch today. I'm here to
Yes.
just mainly introduce myself and hopefully start a relationship with you guys.
Yes.
And she's like, well, what watches are you interested in? And I said, well, I really like the Ever Rose. And she's like, you can use the names, like root beer and stuff like that. I said, okay, well, I'm really, really, really wanting a root beer more than anything else. I just the Ever Rose Gold is a little more muted, and the Yellow Gold it doesn't work on me, and that is what I have in my gun sights
Just
right
pick
now.
up your microphone a little bit because it's scratching your beard.
Okay. That is what I have in my gun sights right now, and I'm not stopping until I get it, and
Yes.
I can wait. I've got the money set aside,
Mhm.
and I am here to just introduce myself and hopefully make an impression on you.
Mhm.
And hopefully, I've been told there is no official list, but that there is a mental preferred customer list that you guys keep.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that maybe I can make an impression on you, or enough of an impression on you that if maybe somebody passes on one, or somebody in front of me, or if one just happens to come in, you think of me first.
Yes.
And other than that, um, yeah, it's an absolute pleasure to meet you, and I kept it short.
So you asked for the
Um,
root beer. You asked for the root beer. You
she
got
did
her.
ask
You
what
got
are
her
the
name.
models.
You got her name. You got her
Oh, I got
card.
her name. I got her card. I
You
actually
saved it.
also I filled out a form, a little
Okay.
form card. She asked, "What other watches are you interested in?" And
Uh
I
huh.
said, "Well, I'm most definitely interested in an OP41, and
Okay.
as well as
Did you mention
and
what kind of
and
color?
or well, yeah, we talked about." She said the they discontinued the coral,
Yes.
um, and I think the green, and so the only available colors are white, black, and silver. And
Yes.
so I said white and black, would be
Either one.
my preferred, either one of those.
It's
And
a nice daily watch.
uh, e- um, that either that watch or a smooth bezel Datejust,
Mm.
either in steel or two tone would be wonderful in 41.
Oh, two tone.
Uh,
Okay.
either way,
Okay.
I
Okay.
just I was stating, but I did state that I would wear my James Cameron in, and
Yes.
I said, I have a Cameron and I have a sub. I've been buying watches for many years through my jeweler, who's sourced my watches out for the last 10 years.
Mhm.
But I lost everything in the fires, and I'm
Yes.
now um, doing a little bit better and able
Rebuilding.
to start rebuilding my collection. And I want to not go through my jeweler anymore. I want to start
Right.
a relationship
It's
with an AD.
expensive going
Um,
through the jeweler.
and I basically I said, why? And she's
Yeah.
like, of course, and um so I said that, and basically listed the watches that I was
Mhm.
interested in, and
Mhm.
I did mention that um, I I have my money set aside,
Mm-hmm.
and my goal is set for the root beer, and
Yes.
there is an order in which I want to buy watches, but I am most interested in forming a relationship with her and Tourneau, and
Yes.
so that I can make future purchases as well.
Yes.
But that I really I will wait and
It, is it Tourneau? I thought all the Tourneaus were bought out by Bucher and they've been renamed Bucher.
um I think it did say Booker. It says both
Right.
on the door.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but it definitely said Torno. Um,
Okay.
and so in any case, yeah, I told her, there's a definite order in which I
Mhm.
want to buy these. So I want, I want, I'm really in love with that Ever Rose. It's almost a copper, gold color, and
Mm.
it's just magic.
Yes.
It's the watch that I'm in love with, and I'm willing to wait, and I've got the money set aside, and I basically said, I don't go hunting until I have the money set aside to
You're
actually
ready to
back
pay
back up.
cash.
Yeah, and I
Yes.
said, once I have the money, then I go hunting, and I've
Yes.
now got enough set aside. So I've got my, I'm dialing in my scope,
Mm-hmm.
on this watch, and the first step is for me to take the 2 hour drive into San Francisco and meet you, and
Yes.
so here I am, and
Wow.
she was very very charming.
2 hour drive.
Um, After going into town, across the bridge, all the way across San Francisco,
Yes.
and finding parking, yeah, it took about 2 hours.
Wow.
Mike drives
Wow.
25 miles an hour, Tim.
Okay.
What? I drove 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's a professional driver. He's a race car driver, Cam.
Oh,
And luckily
Fucking rallied
we
there.
left
He
early,
drifted.
enough late enough in the morning. We missed the morning traffic, and got out of there early enough that I missed the afternoon traffic. So I didn't see any traffic.
Yeah.
Um, and I got home, just a little while ago. Actually, an hour or so ago. But
Now,
yeah,
Holy Panda, 2 pounds. Mike, did you ask for the Pepsi or the root beer? Did you mention that you want the two tone rather than full solid gold?
I started out saying two-tone GMT, and she
Okay.
said, "Well, what are you really wanting, out of
Mm.
these?" And I said, "Well, the one I would prefer most is the Everrose root beer."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Go ahead and use the names, Batgirl, Batman, whatever." I was like, "Okay, fine." I really really have my heart set on the root beer,
Okay.
and
OC
and
he has a prediction here. He says that you'll get a two tone Ever Rose Datejust 41 offered to you within 60 days. Mark my
well,
words.
OC also gave the advice not to say the nicknames of these watches, but the
well,
SAS
she encouraged me to do it.
encouraged it. So OC is not all that right all the time.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I actually
He's south of
started
the
out.
border,
I
Tim.
started out by saying the
Yeah,
names properly, and
yeah. She saw it
naming the
right through the.
models properly, and she said, "Look, you don't need to, just go ahead and say the nicknames, okay?
100% saw through the bullshit.
It's easier
it-
that way.
yeah, and so, anyways, we had a great
What?
discussion, and but I did mention to her that, like, I really, um, there is an order in which I want to get these, because if one of these other watches comes up before the root beer, then it's going to put me behind the eight ball in terms of, let's say, if the root beer came up shortly
Mm.
thereafter. Now, honestly, I have enough to probably buy both, anyways. But
Yes.
she said we can't sell two watches at the same time,
Right.
anyways. But I said, really, I'm most interested in the root beer, and then I am very interested in continuing my relationship, and um, furthering it with either the OP41 or the smooth bezel Datejust, which would just make my world. And then beyond that, there's more models that I love. I love the Yachtmaster one. I love the Air King. There's many more models that I would love to become a regular buyer of if I were able to establish a relationship with you guys. And so I made my point, and it actually ended up, I mean, spending about 15, 20 minutes in there with her. And then she gave me a little form to fill out: name, address, email, contact information, and then on the back, I wrote the watches that I was most interested in with a little star next to
No,
uh,
like she made you fill out a form.
just a little thing that
Well, it's
said
a form
my
of
name,
interest. Yeah,
name,
they
name,
need to
and
do
She
that.
threw that shit away. She threw that shit right in the trash.
No, that's not
Yes,
necessarily
actually, she
true.
didn't. She
Hey,
100%.
she she put it in
My
the.
local
they
AD
have a
does that.
box. They have a box where they put those.
No, my
Cam. I
local AD,
sometimes I see.
my local
I
AD
one
does
time
the
I
same
walked
thing.
in and this lady she had about 1,000 of these cards. But still, I mean, they ruffle through them sometimes, and they see what
Yeah.
are we waiting
How do
for?
we miss
Holy
this?
Panda, £2 super chat. Thank you, Holy Panda. Hope you get something, Mikey. You deserve it.
Yeah.
Tim, how did we miss this? When
Um,
she, Mike, when she says fill this out on the paper, you need to tell her, could you build me a profile on the computer and take my information down and put the watches I want on the computer? Because you don't know, when they write it down on a piece of paper, they just take it and throw it away. And that's it.
well, actually, what she suggested was that I come in more often.
Yes.
Um, and
What are you coming in for?
just to grease the squeaky wheel. Um,
Grease the
she
squeeze, Cameron.
she
Grease the squeeze.
she
I
said,
mean, I wish Mike luck. I hope he gets the two-tone root beer, but we
look,
did.
Super chat,
I came
Roly
in.
Mania, £1.79. You go to the other ADs, Mikey. Tell us about that too.
Yeah. Wait, did you go to only 180 or did you go
I,
to more
I
than
just
one?
went to one. Shreve had some
Right.
sort of event going on, and there
Mm,
was there was no getting in and talking to anybody there. So plus, things went a little long as
mhm.
far as getting in and out of the city, and so
Yeah.
I
You
just
don't want
did
to
the
be
Torco
home
thing,
at
and then I wanted
fucking
out of. I
midnight.
wanted out of there. I was tired,
Yeah.
um, and
It's mentally draining. If you were
It
probably
is.
sweating balls trying to talk to and not to trip up over all the
actually no, I was very
pitfall.
comfortable
No?
talking
You
with her.
see
Good.
how
She was
I,
very charming and very
Yeah.
nice,
is she
and
hot?
Yeah.
yeah, she's very pretty.
Okay.
Um,
Good for
and
you.
um, so that the discussion part of everything went just fine, and
Mhm.
she completely on my page.
Yes.
I made it very understood that I realize, there's a
Super
way
chat.
not to expect
Super
anything.
chat. Tim S. $2. Mike, go in every day. You'll get it soon enough. Now
Yeah,
here's
You
look.
know, I actually
No.
find it very interesting that this lady brought up it specifically and encouraged you to use the nicknames instead of just describing it, because it shows that she has experience and she probably goes through this hundreds of times a day.
Mm-hmm.
probably.
And she probably goes through the same thing. Everybody comes through the same thing. They try to avoid using nicknames when they know what they really want. And she was able to defer that just probably quite out of experience. That's very
Why
odd.
you
That
think
feels
she's
assumption
onto
doesn't
him that he's
usually
a
just say,
flipper?
"Hey, go ahead and say the nickname."
You think I should have said reference number?
Ooh, if you said
Yeah,
the reference number, it would show. But look, knowing the nickname doesn't really mean anything. It could be a good and a bad
No.
thing. It could be that
when
you're a
when she,
fan,
when
you're
she
an
asked me,
enthusiast.
I initially said I'm mainly interested in two-tone GMT2s, and she said which one specifically, and I
there's
said
only one. That literally
the
made no sense. Why would she ask that?
Rolling Mania, £1
well,
79 super chat. You did great, Mikey. Hoping for an unboxing
yeah,
soon.
Yeah, she was asking like questions that were kind of trying to pull stuff out. Because why would you ask what kind of two-tone GMT when there's only one?
okay, well,
So she was
I
probably trying to feel you out, Mike.
okay, well, she tripped me up there, because it's
Well,
once
but maybe
once
It's
she
okay,
heard
maybe he doesn't
once she heard
know.
two tone GMT2, then she says, "Well, then you're wanting the root beer, right?" And I said, "Yes, yeah, the root beer." And she said,
Yeah,
"It's fine to use the nicknames. We're very used to that already." And I said, "Okay, yes, it's the root beer is what I'm interested in for sure.
yes,
Um, that is my goal, and I'm persistent. I'm willing to wait, and I'm here. And I have no expectations whatsoever, other than to just introduce myself and to
yes.
get my foot in the door.
To
Mike,
And
I
give
really
it
I,
a
hope this lady
try.
isn't wasting your time, man. I
Hey,
really, I really
you
want
know
you
uh,
what?
to exchange.
99% chance she is, okay?
yes.
But it's like the lottery. If you never
You
buy
don't
that
win if
ticket,
you don't
you will
try.
never fucking win, right?
Yeah,
And but it's that 1 in a million chance when you do buy a ticket, you do win. Well,
yes.
okay, this is one of the
Happened to me.
avenues. This is one of
Happened
the
to me.
avenues where I might be able to score this watch. Okay,
Yes.
there's other avenues like maybe a stream member has mercy on me. Okay,
Hmm.
or somebody out there decides to
Look, we'll
fucking
have to try every which way. We'll
yeah.
try
I'm trying.
this.
I gotta
We'll
try
try the
every fucking
mercy,
angle. I gotta try
and then
every
we'll try the
fucking angle I
robbery in the
can.
end. We'll try
Yeah,
everything,
we'll do
whatever
everything, and
works.
we'll get a truck and just
Ram it through
ram
the
it through
front
the
gate.
fucking yeah. Um,
So
and
every avenues.
but yeah, no, this is just one of the avenues that I had
Mm,
to check off the list,
yeah,
and so I did so. I've been putting it off for weeks. People have been giving me a bad time about doing it. Wasn't me kind of really holding it back. I've been planning to go with a friend, but things just didn't seem to work out with him. His
yeah.
schedule kept getting pushed back, so I finally just went by myself. Um,
Mm,
and so it worked out great.
mm.
And as far as
Hey,
I'm
I
concerned,
think you did better than most people in that situation would have. Okay,
well, it was nice because the place was nearly
quiet.
empty.
Yes,
There weren't a lot of people. She wasn't like, there weren't
you
other
can spend some
customers that
time.
she had to go attend to after me. So we were able to sit down and have a really nice, calm, relaxed discussion.
JB 5 € super chat. Mikey, tell Cam what you tell Tim about the CNC machine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
come on, Mike.
No,
Tell me,
no, because
please.
you're not gonna like it.
He paid
Because
for it. He paid for it.
all right, fuck you. That's what I tell Tim about the CNC machines.
yeah.
Honestly, that's exactly what I tell him. That's what it's been.
All right,
It's
all right.
literally been whittled down to that. He asked so many fucking times. I finally
Yeah,
just got to where every time he asked, I say "fuck you" to him, and now that's the joke between us. So if
Fuck you.
you ask or anybody else asks, that's the answer, man.
I just say fuck
David
you, Tim.
David
Just
H.
because.
$10 super chat. Cam with the misplaced confidence of youth. Glad you went, Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, and listen, you know, I even first words out of my words are I have no
yeah.
expectations.
Listen,
I'm not looking for a miracle here, or I am looking for a miracle, but
yes.
I'm here to just introduce myself,
Look, I
and
think Mikey, right
uh,
now the chances are higher than they have been in the past 2 years of getting anything. Okay, people like there's a lot of disheartened people. They think that going to the AD they're not gonna get anything. But look at this. We just had a viewer yesterday posting in the WhatsApp group. The Chili Badger. He got his no date sub. Okay, he's
yeah, in
been
two
waiting.
weeks or something, right?
Yeah, yeah. He got it.
Yeah,
Yep. So
yeah.
it's
And
it's
you
not
walked in
impossible.
and got a Kermit just
People getting
fucking
their
out of
stuff.
the blue. Some
Yes.
guy passed on his Kermit. You want it? Like,
Yes.
and that's why she suggested coming in more often.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
you should come in more often. Sometimes stuff happens, and
Yeah.
she did mention, we see very few of the root beers, but I will keep you in mind, and
What does
I
misplaced
I
confidence
told
mean?
her I'm hoping I'm making a big enough impression on you that that you think of me, when one does come in. I
Yeah.
want you to know that I'm a collector. I'm not a flipper. I didn't even use the word flipper. I just
Yeah.
said I'm
Yeah.
a collector. I lost
Right.
my 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 collection, and I'm wanting to rebuild it. I'm an absolute watch
The thing is,
nut.
you have to be honest because people who are dishonest, there. Here's the thing. That's why
Yeah,
this is why you have to come in multiple times because if you're making up just a bullshit story, eventually you're gonna trip up over your own lies,
exactly.
and
That's
that's
why I
how.
didn't lie about
Yes.
a fucking thing. I went in
Yes.
there and I was 100% truthful, and I
Hmm.
just answered her questions. And
If you come
um,
in and you tell them different story every time, they're gonna be like, this is
yeah,
suspicious.
this
Okay.
guy's this yeah, this guy's saying whatever he needs to
Mm.
say to get
Yeah.
what he wants.
He
Um,
just read somewhere on the forums. "Oh, this is the story that worked for me. My brother-in-law. Da, 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 da." Just have to be cool. If you want the watch because you like the watch, that's what it's all about. It's they're trying to give it to the people who are watch enthusiasts and not just the ones who will flip it to the cartel.
yeah.
Four
Now she
Niners
did.
fine $2. Don't listen to Cam. You'll end up with a 28 millimeter
Date
Datejust.
You
test.
have to start
Yeah,
simple. Look,
exactly.
49 is fine. I bought 6 Rolexes from the AD and 2 GPs. You have to
Yeah, but
start somewhere if you want.
Um, she
And
did.
some of the watches
She
you
did
guys haven't.
say
It's been like a
that
year and 2 months since I've started.
that
6 Rolexes and 2 GPs.
when I asked her about the first time buyer thing, she said no. We don't really have. We've not been told from all on high to sell a certain number to first time buyers. That's a rumor. Um,
mm,
and so that rumor is, at least from the horse's mouth, there
mhm.
has been squashed. Because I did ask her about that. I said, I have heard that Rolex has decreed that a certain number of the new professional models be sold to first time
First
buyers.
time
And
buyers. Hmm.
she said, "Well, nah, I have not heard that. That's not
Oh,
really the case.
Damn.
Uh,
interesting.
Pull up
it's
Victor
just
M's comment.
so
Jimmy,
honestly,
Jesus can't compare getting a sub to a root beer. Let's get real. I think. Look, I think there is. Yes, you could. The root beer. Not a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true.
Not a lot of people buy the root beers
Mm.
because there's not high demand. Even though I think the only reason there's some demand right now is because they go over retail. That's why demand increased. But they're far more expensive. Uh, they're far more
uh,
expensive than
s-
yeah than the what's it called than the
subs are
sub. Yeah,
selling for a lot more over
yeah, they're like
retail as
50
well.
or 60% more expensive. So a lot of people
Um,
would just be turned off by the markup. Like I wouldn't be buying root beer because well, I can't afford one. That's why I went for
well,
Explorer 2 and the other one when I could have
well,
gotten the root beer.
I mean, yeah, with I could go buy two other lesser
Mm,
watches right now, but
mm,
I'm set. I've got my heart set on the root beer. That will kind of complete me.
mhm, mhm,
And then with that, I'm kind of freed from Rolex, and
mhm.
then I definitely plan on going on a spree. Like I want that glass shoot original Pano inverse. I'm in love with that
And
watch.
but the thing is, once you get into the 80s door, it's hard to get out because they're always going to be offering you like once let's say Mikey,
Well,
here's the thing.
then I'll,
You will never, trust me, you will never get to the pan or inverse because next they're going to offer you a Milgauss. And what are you going to do? You're going to refuse a Milgauss?
no, I'll take a Milgauss. I
I'll
like a
take a
Milgauss.
Milgauss. And then
I
after
like
the
Milgauss.
Milgauss, 6 months later, they'll say, "Hey, what about the Air King? Would you like the Air King?"
Very
And
good.
I'd say yes.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah, you'll
take
take the
the
Air
Air
There you
King.
King.
go. There you go,
Yeah.
Mike.
And
Yep.
then they'll say, "Hey, how about
Look, I will say yes to anything they
right?"
call and offer me.
And that's the
If
thing,
I'm
right? So
dealing with
once
the
There
you're
you go,
AD,
Mike. Mike,
if
look,
I'm
look, Mike is getting like better in like 20 seconds. Look at Mike now. There you go, Mike. Yeah,
real
what get a
REG 2
Zenith
euros,
instead.
Mike may be a Zenith instead.
Mike, look
Uh,
how well you're doing, Mike. you're catching on real fast. Everything they tell you, buy it.
Yeah,
Yes, you're doing
absolutely.
good.
After I get my
Mm.
root beer, it doesn't matter what they offer me. I'll
See,
buy
this
it.
is
I
helping
will
me.
grab,
'Cause
will
That's
snap
cool.
it
That's the
up.
crazy thing about Rolex. They don't make shitty watches. Everything they make is just amazing.
All they know is that I need 40 or bigger. Like I got a
Yeah.
big wrist, and I'm not
Massive
interested in
chunky wrist.
just like don't be calling with any
Would you go
36s.
to? Would
31
you
to
would you get a panel inverse instead of one of those watches?
Uh, after if I'd already
Yeah, let's
gotten
say you
my
got the
root
root
beer.
beer, and then they offer you Air King. You would probably never get to the panel inverse, right? Because you'll take
Yeah, no,
you can
I'd take
get
the Air
Rolexes,
King.
right?
If the offers from the ADs kept coming
Yeah,
in like on a regular basis, I would just keep taking
yeah. That's
the
kind of what happened to me. I'm
okay.
stuck. I'm like a gerbil in this
But I
wheel.
mean, if there's a lull and there's a long time period where I don't hear from the AD, and I've saved up enough
Hmm.
money, and then there's that Omega lollipop I want. There's the Pano Inverse. There's the Jaeger
Omega
LeCoultre.
lollipop.
Maybe the Seamaster 300 Heritage.
Oh yeah, yep.
Um,
The lollipop hand, gotcha. The
yeah,
Gypsy King, £1 79 cents super chat. Root beer is another league to sub. Best two tone.
I agree. I
Yeah, but
agree.
there's a much less demand for it. I think like the sub is a very common
see.
piece. It's good
Well,
for everyone, but the root
No, it's not.
beer, yeah, I
I
think it is. I
disagree.
think it is. The
They
demand is
had
like
they
10
had
times higher for the sub.
they had display watches of all of these in the store. They were all set for display only, and they had a bluesy, and they had
Hmm.
a bumblebee, and they had a two tone sea dweller, and all of the yellow golds just yelled screamed out at me, no, like too yellow, too much, and then the Everrose was just there with the nice, soft, muted, copper-colored gold
Yeah,
that
rose
just
gold
did
from Rolex
not
is so nice.
scream anything at me. It
Yeah.
just screamed perfection.
Yep.
Um, and
Elegance. Elegance.
I've seen pictures of the brown bezel and was kind of conflicted about the bezel, but after seeing it in person, I'm in love with the whole thing.
Yeah.
Mike,
Um,
have you seen the Yachtmaster two tone?
uh,
The rose gold?
Yep.
I may have seen one today. No, probably not. I don't think I
Pull it up
saw
to
any
me.
other rose golds
Pull it
today.
up to me.
The only
Pull it
rose
up.
This one?
gold
Pull it up to me.
Calm
the only
down, King.
rose gold I saw was the root beer today. The rest were all yellow golds. Um,
This one right here?
but
Yep.
the
Uh,
Yachtmaster though is a definite future consideration.
I'm making it up.
I'm very much a liker of the Yachtmaster.
And this picture doesn't know justice. It looks way better in
no.
person.
Yeah, no, I agree. I saw one today, and it's gorgeous.
Oh, they have
Would
one
you
for
do this
display
over the root
purposes only.
They
beer?
had they had a what?
This should have been your second option. You should have said, "Hey," because this is way easier to get than a root beer.
Yeah, but
Mm. But he has enough divers watches. He has the Sea Dweller, James Cameron.
yeah, no, I want a GMT. I want a GMT
Oh,
just for
you got the
variety.
sub and the deep
I
sea.
got a big diver and a little diver, and now I
Yeah,
want a GMT.
yeah.
And then I want, if I can, a shiny watch to kind of complete my little 4 watch Rolex, meal deal.
Meal deal,
Um,
3-piece combo meal deal,
well, 4 piece,
4-piece.
big diver, Cameron sub,
This is
GMT, and an OP41 would be like
this
that
is
would finish me off.
by the way, for those who are looking to get into the hobby, this is probably one of those non delusional fantasist uh type of pipe dreams. Sorry
Hey,
about the
I heard my
pipes.
name.
Yeah. Sorry about the pipes. Didn't mean to. Uh,
No, that's literally been my
yeah,
name for the last
yeah,
few weeks. Everybody's been calling me
yeah,
that
yeah.
steadily.
But
But hey, I'm going through the motions,
yes,
and I'm pretty much not going to give up. I'm not going to buy any other watches until I get
Mm.
a a
The root beer.
root beer.
Yes.
I really truly have fallen in love with that Ever Rose, and the latest generation version of the. I don't know how long has the root beer been being made, and when was the
Um,
last generational change made?
it's been for a while. It's been for a while. I think it's when the new 72-hour Power Reserve came out. That's
So
when they
back
dropped
like
it.
that was just
16?
what 18
No,
2018.
no. I think it was before that. It was like right after the Batgirl.
So like the maxi case.
Yeah, when it came out, it wasn't a big deal, right? When they released it, it wasn't like, people were
Okay,
just like, yeah, it
so
wasn't the
because
highlight.
I know
2016,
they got an old. I mean, I know that they had an
2016.
older.
Small G can just confirm it's 2016. Yeah, it was one of
Okay,
the earliest
because
GMTs with a 72-hour of power reserve.
oh, all right. Well, I just want to say I prefer not to get one of the older previous
No, there
versions.
wasn't no previous version. It went
Okay,
straight into the new generation. There used to be a Batman and the Black. Those were the
okay.
old generation. Then
Oh,
I think the root beer came out, followed by I think it was the Pepsi. Then it's just like
okay. But they didn't come out with like a holes root beer and
no,
then a no
no,
holes root beer and
no.
okay,
There's only
okay,
one
cool.
root beer. There's only one root beer. There was no
You gotta go way back to get
yeah,
into the Holes root beers.
yeah. Root beer
Yeah,
has
that's so okay. That's basically what I'm saying is I don't want to
2016,
go back.
2018.
You
Yeah.
know,
Maybe it was
like
2018.
I'm looking at a contemporary root
No,
beer.
no. The new root beer is quite a new watch. It's got the latest movement.
Um, yeah,
I think
and then
I think it was the
but
first of
honestly,
the
I
latest
I
movement.
can't wait because then I really am looking forward to um like unless the AD makes me their pet and they start calling me on the regular, I
Yes,
am gonna go get that
Mike.
Omega, and I am gonna get that Pano Inverse, and I am
Panel.
gonna get that Jaeger LeCoultre Navy SEALs with the rubber bracelet, and
Ooh,
I am gonna get, uh,
mm,
there's 20 other watches that I want to get that are all like, you know, way in the reasonable price range that they're not like priced to into the atmosphere like any of the Rolexes that anybody wants. Um, they're in the 8 to 10 range and obtainable.
Jesus.
Like
We're charging.
rough,
Mikey,
rough,
you gotta go back
somewhat
2 weeks later.
attainable.
Let's hear Brian. Brian, what do you think about? You've been listening to this whole development. Tell us what's your opinion?
No, I've been busy. But Mike, let me tell you two things. One, don't settle. Wait and get exactly what you want.
Yes.
Don't
Yes,
don't settle. It's not worth
oh,
it. You'll just feel like you're kissing your sister instead of a real girlfriend.
There's
exactly.
nothing wrong with both.
Yeah.
There's nothing
I,
wrong with
You
it.
I
can't
agree. I
settle
agree
on your
completely.
sister.
Don't
Thank you.
settle. And then by the end of this, you'll have more watches than I do. Shit.
Mm,
Well, I'll have 3 Rolexes. That's, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know.
3 Rogues is
No,
probably
but by the
You only
time
have 2.
by
You
the
only have
time you
2.
add the JLC and all the Pano inverse and all that stuff, boy,
Well,
you'll
Mhm.
I mean that's like okay over the next few years as a collector, watches I plan to own. Like yes, a Reverso is on the list. I will own a Reverso. Okay, I actually really
Actually, you know what,
love the
Mikey?
Cartier
A
tank.
reverser is gonna look really good on you. Another thing that could look really good is the what's it called? The large Santos. The large Santos.
I'm not a
Like
fan of the Santos. I honestly am just not a fan of the shape. I don't like the
large
Santos,
Santos.
so it's
So
out.
good.
oh,
Mike,
Sorry,
the
sorry
simp
guys.
$2 super chat. Mike, tell them to leave stickers on.
Oh, yeah, if I get the call, that's the first thing I'm gonna say, like, "Do not take those stickers off." Um,
And Chunkster with the massive $20 super chat. The old lovable Timmy is back and is in his groove. Must be the roommate rubbing off again.
well,
Thank you, Chunkster.
it's nice to be
Jeez.
talking about watches instead of fucking fuck, like just drama or
Yeah.
what are we gonna do about this or what are we
What are
gonna
we
do
gonna
about
do about
that?
Yeah,
You
what are we
know,
gonna do
fuck.
about
This,
the
this,
cartel?
this, that.
This, just remember, just say this, that. This, that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. JJ wears
Where
size
does the 1,
9.
2, 3, 4, 5 thing come from? Is that just kind of like a counting to 10, like
No, it's just like a
calm
thing.
down
Just stay
thing?
calm. Yeah. Just stay calm. Stay calm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just stay calm.
Mike, I was gonna save this for a possible super chat, but I think you need to see this more than that. So you ready? Oh, wait a second. Wait.
Whoa.
Uh,
Nice. Here we go.
Whoa.
Wait, that was not intentional train.
That was not intentional.
It was not a soundboard
No.
sound. I thought it
That
was a
was-
soundboard.
That was old computer with a ghost in it.
Jesus.
Here you go, Mike. Are you ready?
Oh.
Oh.
No.
that's
What?
that's a Cartier Santos.
That's the new Santos
That's the
with
new-
the
I
ELC
like
blue.
that. I like
Wow.
that. I
So
actually like that.
when you
Damn.
say no, I can't do a Santos.
Well, all the
Wow.
Santoses I've seen have been gold.
That's the new one.
And I'm not a real gold guy. This
snap.
is pretty off the chain. I actually
Look at that.
I would rock that watch without hesitation.
Oh yeah.
I really like
Calm down,
the
Kim.
bracelet. I love the screws all the way down on every
Yeah.
All the way around.
that thing is badass. Is it
Yeah.
a dual deployment or butterfly deployment or single deployment?
Butterfly.
Butterfly.
Oh, I love it. That's my favorite deployment. I love the butterfly deployment.
Wow.
Butterfly,
Yeah.
and independent of which way you
Quick
can
chain
go either way.
strap system.
And that watch is reasonable, right? It's not
7,800.
yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
absolutely reasonable. And now Alexander doesn't seem to like the movements in the new Santoses, but that you know
Look.
that issue can be overlooked.
I think he's exaggerating. I haven't seen anyone prove that to me.
Comes
Yeah.
with 8-year warranty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if they do R&R movements, if you have a problem, so what? You know, they R&R it with a fucking good one. Who cares if you have an old watch with a brand new movement in it, and you know it's not like they changed the case on you,
Right.
and they took your patina off of it. If it does have an issue with the movement and they R&R it,
Cornell and Deal's Snug Harbor.
they fix it.
What?
Sorry, my iTunes is ghosting me, so I'm quitting
Jeez.
it. But look at the curve in the
The
case.
fins. Look
Yeah.
at how it
No,
hugs
that-
the wrist.
Yeah.
that is just beautiful, man.
Chunkster is saying it's nice, but he's debating getting that exact one, but have an overload of blue in my collection. Still, my AD keeps bugging me to look
Blue is
at it.
always great.
So that's why I went with the white dial, because the white just has the blue trim and then the blue writing.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
there's nice contrast there.
Yeah.
Like that blue bezel with a blue dial would be blue overkill.
Congratulations on 175th watch.
Thank you very much.
Mike, have you thought about getting an Apple Watch?
I've never even considered an Apple Watch. I don't
Why
even
would
look
anybody
at them.
consider?
I see them on somebody's wrist. I look away.
Yeah, why would anybody even give a second thought to
I
an
wear
Apple Watch?
Watches. There's something wrong with them.
Well, there's nothing wrong with them except that I just have absolutely zero interest in them. I've got a telephone that does everything I need it to do. I don't need an Apple Watch.
Ooh, rubber straps.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's got
Watch
the cool same screws on the like kind of similar,
On the
falling
rubber.
in line with the. It doesn't go all the way down, but it follows in line with the metal
Yeah.
metal
Wow.
bracelet.
Well, here
Very
it
cool.
comes.
Let's see how
Oh, and it's quick release too, right?
Yep.
to take off.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
trying-
break it. Don't break it. You break it on camera, the insurance
Break
won't
it,
cover it.
break it, break it, break it.
I'm down camera.
Cam, go play with your ceiling fan.
Yeah. Holy Panda, 2 pounds. Has the Santa's a good bracelet? Has Santa's a good bracelet?
I
Yes.
That's
love the
way
bracelet.
better bracelet than
Does it feel good? Does it fit
Feels
nicely?
Yeah, and it's fairly lightweight. There it is
Solid.
on the
Nice,
rubber.
nice.
Wow.
You know,
Ooh.
I wore my James Cameron today into the AD, and I have to say that watch strung fairly tight on the
Mm,
wrist, wears very nicely. If you run it loose, it you know it's a lot of watch
mm.
up high, so it does tend to want to slide over. Um, you know, whereas my other watches I wear a little more loose, just so if I shake my wrist,
Jingly
you know,
jang.
they'll jiggle back and forth just a tiny bit. But the James
Wow.
Cameron fits and wears very well. The 41 Submariner wears absolutely perfectly.
Nice.
My
Look at that.
Pelagos um, actually doesn't have. It's got a bubble bottom, so it doesn't like have that curve like your
Congratulations,
Santos
Brian.
has.
Mike.
That's it.
See how
Have
the see
when
how
you
that
wore
Mhm.
your James Cameron to the AD, did they ask you about it, like where it came from or
yeah,
anything?
oh yeah, no, she asked what are you wearing, and I said, oh, you know, I showed her my
Did you say
camera in it.
James Cameron? Did you say Deep Sea?
No, I said this is I'm wearing my
It says
James Cameron.
Ooh.
She'd already told me to just use the nickname, so you
Yes.
know and we this was further along in our conversations, and she asked, you know, I had told her that I'd lost my previous collection in the fires, and that I basically had bought my
I would
previous
think that a
collection
Rolex
from.
is fireproof. Wouldn't it be fireproof?
Yeah, but it's not 90-mile-an-hour wind proof. I mean, there was nothing
Oh.
left of the house. It was all taken and thrown 3 miles
Oh.
downwind. I mean,
Oh.
my toilet was gone, the fridge was gone, the foundation to the house was gone.
Damn,
Okay.
even the maybe somebody with a metal detector in 100 years will find it. No,
Hmm. Well, you know
if
what? There's the story of the hidden treasure of Grammar.
Wait,
Um,
what kind of Rolexes did you have before the fire?
Oh, I had 2 Sea Dwellers, one from, 1976. Had 2, Moon Watches, another from 1976. I had
damn,
2 subs. Um, one was a V serial number, no holes, and another was, holes. It was my first one with holes. Um I had 2 or 3 Panerais. I had an 8-day hand wind.
mm,
It was their first one with their first in-house movement, apparently. Um, and I had another titanium Panerai, and then I had another Panerai with the metal bracelet that has the real unique links that they're they kind of have these little round parts to each link.
mm.
I had 3, maybe 4 Panerais.
Damn, you had a quite a fucking crazy collection.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
no, no. I mean,
are
I
you like
did. I was
are you
I was
rich?
doing really well, and I had bought quite a number of watches.
He
My
was doing well.
jeweler
Are you
was
rich, Mike?
He
no,
was.
no. I was. I mean, I not. I was not. I was. It's not like I was rich, but I'm single. I don't
Yes.
have a family.
No kids.
That's what I was spending my money on. Okay,
No
so
bird.
yeah.
Well, actually,
And
bird will save you money.
and
I'm
Than
just
the dog.
looking.
also
I found a
these
lot.
watches were all bought over probably 5-year, 6-year period. So
That's so pretty cool.
I was doing well, and
You
watches
weren't
was my
wasting your
thing.
money on buying watches for your girlfriends, right?
Mike bought
I bought
30K
her. I
worth
did
of
buy her a
Rolex.
There's a
Movado.
good
Bro,
question. We got
he's
a good
rich.
question here. Has anyone got hands-on experience with a Tudor chrono? Got offered the Panda variant on a bracelet after a year of waiting. Actually, did. Um, I I I got a chance to handle the black dial one. I thought it was freaking amazing. Uh, Great,
Now,
great, solid
Tudor's
chronograph.
another watch that after I've
Yeah.
satisfied my Rolex,
Mm.
Jones. Tudor's a company. I mean,
Would you go
my
for a Tudor
Pelagos.
Chrono? You got the
My
Pelagos. Would you go for the Tudor Chrono? Panda.
is the okay. Let me just ask you this: is the Panda a Black Bay 58?
No, it's a black.
Yeah,
So it's on the
full size.
chunkier side. It's 41.
So okay, good. It doesn't have the fake rivets on the bracelet.
Mm.
That's something I don't like. I don't like fake
No, I
shit.
think it does have
For
fake
looks.
rivets.
You do or don't?
Oh, Chunkster, $20 super chat. Thank you, Chunkster. Tim deserves a super chat for that Cartier unboxing. Here you go. What size is
Nice.
your wrist, Brian? Let's take a look at it again. Thank you so much,
6
Chunk.
3/4 inch.
6 3/4.
Yep. Let me get it.
Yeah.
Actually, that's
You
the
wear that
size
watch
of my
very
wrist.
well.
Look at that.
And I've got it sized loose so that
It's very jingly
I
jangly.
can wear it more as a bracelet-y kind of thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
very cool.
I actually don't mind my watches down over the wrist.
Mhm.
I don't like when they get stuck up here. So
Yeah,
I like 'em down.
Cartier are a lot. It's a. Would you
And
say?
the
Would you
answer,
say?
the blue is DLC.
yeah,
Yes.
Blue is,
yeah.
So I'm
DLC is
I'm
an
not going to
amazing
yard
coating.
or anything in this.
You will have a hard time scratching that DLC coating. I've got a
Yeah.
knife right here that's
DLC coated.
DLC coated.
Can't even
And
tell the difference, right?
it's been in my pocket for 10 years, and
And
it's
nothing.
literally there are no scratches on the outside or the blade, and I've used the blade to do more than just cutting string or paper or whatever.
Cut
I've used it
wire
to
and you
eat
cut other
with.
knives with it, and it still didn't scratch.
Actually, the only scratch on the side of the
Can you?
blade is
Is
where.
DLC come in all colors, like blue and
Well,
black?
I
You
only
can
thought
do
it came in black, but
That's the
apparently
same
it
thing. That's,
can.
that's also what I was thinking.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so
interesting.
I'm surprised to hear that it comes in blue. Now, I'm not sure if PVD and DLC are the same thing.
No, it's
Um,
not. It's not. It's not the same.
okay,
PVD actually scratches very, very easily.
okay,
Very easily.
okay, because DLC is damn near scratch proof unless you really just, like,
Yeah.
go at it. Like I actually did on this blade. I said, look at, DLC is unscratchable. And I took another
Yeah.
tip of a knife blade and I went,
Well, probably shouldn't do
and I
that. I
fucking
wouldn't.
scratched it.
Right.
Like a dumb shit.
Yeah.
So part of the thought process with this watch was
Mhm.
I liked the Chopard Alpine Eagle.
Yes.
I liked the Gerard Perregaux Laureato, and I tried both of them on.
You like the Laureato?
I like the Laureato.
You
Really?
did?
Bracelet
Not
is
just
I
to
didn't
like
think
flip it or
anybody likes a
anything. You just like
Laureato.
genuinely like it just to wear it.
I
Isn't
like
the Laureato like hyper
Are you getting
expensive?
sponsored by Gerard Perregaux, Brian?
no, but then a certain somebody started pushing Gerard Perregaux, and it kind of turned me off to it.
Are you talking about the TPG?
But this bracelet is so much more. It's so much more silkier and just more comfortable than either of those two bracelets were.
Yes,
You
that's a
know,
$1
the
million bracelet.
silkiest bracelet I have ever come across is Uncle Seiko.
Moritz, Michael, you're selling those knives. Is that Damascus steel? Yes, he is.
I am selling my knives, but the Uncle Seiko
Bracelet.
chainmail.
You can go to war with that watch right there. Actually, we
This
might.
bracelet
I just
is
want to
just
correct.
amazing,
I
and
want
it
to
is
correct
so
myself.
supple.
Hold on,
It's
Mike.
so supple. It's
Okay.
just
I was wrong. This is PVD in the blue.
Oh,
okay, good, because that's the DLC, as far as I know, only comes in black.
And one of my other phone calls just came in. So chat amongst yourselves for a while.
Okay.
DLC.
Bear Clooney watches. Happy upcoming birthday, Bear. May 13th, I believe. GP Laureate is absolutely beautiful. Cam, don't be a douchebag. You can only dream about GP Laureato.
Are they
Ooh.
hyper expensive?
I'll keep you.
Laureato?
They're like 13
Yeah.
grand.
Oh, well,
13,000, yeah.
that's not like outrageous.
No, it's not
Can
outrageous. It's a kind of
you
a
pull one? Can you pull one up?
sure.
See what they look like.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
I remember seeing a picture of one once, but I forget completely what they look like.
Yep. Let's take a look at
Um,
some GP Laureate.
there's so many
GP is
watches,
into
man.
some
There's
weird
so many
stuff.
beautiful watches out there. It's fucking crazy. It's
I
like
mean, well, that's the problem, right? That's the problem. This is why the market is tanking,
it's such a
right?
deep hole. It's such a
Yeah.
deep hole. It's just like, look, something shiny. And then you run
Mm.
off in that direction.
But there's
Um,
so many. Look how many different Laureates. But I think this is the one. This is the base model right here. This
okay,
GP.
so that
Let me show you.
kind of has like waffle dial.
Mhm.
It has a
Kind of
over
like a
uh,
screw, like a
uh,
octagonal bezel. It is kind of an overseas bezel. A
It's a
take
piece of
on.
shit.
yeah, not an overseas. What's the other one with the octagon bezel?
I like watches. 2 pounds. Where is Tickers? His absence
this is like
speaks
a kind of a
volumes.
combination of about 4 different watches.
Snake. T.
Yeah,
I
where
think.
is Stickers? I haven't seen him in a
Well, T
while.
and Tickers. He chose Higgins side. I guess he chose to go with the
Wait,
dark
so
side.
he doesn't have like the keys to this channel anymore?
Oh,
There's
he
no like
left. He
Tickers
left.
Tuesday?
He
No more
left.
Tickers Tuesdays?
Yeah,
Left.
someday somebody will explain
He
this
threw the keys in my
split.
face. He threw the keys in my face and left.
And who's
No, not Tickers
who's
Tuesdays.
hating who and what side people are on, because I'm Mr. Neutral. I go where I
Yes.
want, and nobody's going to tell me where I can and can't go.
It's so cool. It's so cool, Mikey. We love you. You are the
And
most neutral snake we know.
yeah, no, I mean, I love you, Tim. I
He
love
bites
Archie.
everybody.
Yes.
I love T and Tickers. I love everybody. I mean,
I love T and Tickers like my son.
I even like Marcelo. I mean,
Yeah. I love the bird brain. I
Marcelo
love
was
Marcelo.
he was more. I liked him more for the entertainment factor. Although the
Yes.
man is a highly
He's a lunatic.
educated on watches, though, and
Yes.
smarter than I think a lot of us gave him credit for.
He had he had a great collection. He had a meteor
He had
dial.
a
He had
an absolute
yeah.
insane collection. That
Yes. And
guy
he's on
knew
the
his shit.
wait list. He was on the wait list for the what's it called?
Platona?
The Platona. Platona, man.
Platona. Oh man.
Platona.
Yeah.
Look at this
So
Laureato. Look how sexy that is. I think this is an extremely underrated watch.
Wait, do you want one, Tim?
No.
By any chance?
Not really. I can't afford this.
I don't want any Daytona does nothing for
Look at
me.
it. Look,
I
it's
have
actually
no desire.
in this picture. Look at that picture right there. That is sexy
Yeah,
piece.
that's a sharp looking watch, man.
Yeah,
For sure.
I even like the GP logo. It's just chunky.
Yeah,
It's kind of
yeah.
like the new car manufacturer
There's
logos.
not too much to pick apart on this
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
Just like that Santos, I'm very surprised. The gold Santoses I saw,
Mhm.
it just didn't strike me very much in gold, but that blue with the white dial, with the contrast and everything, really brought out the shape in a different manner.
Mike K, 4 pounds 49 cents for Mike the Snake to pull out GOS Damascus steel dial watch.
that
And
would
it's a
be
knife.
cool, or even
It's a knife.
Damascus
Show us
steel
that Damascus knife.
case. A Damascus steel case would be insane.
Show us the knife with the Damascus blade.
Oh,
love
that's
that
what they want to
Damascus blade.
see.
How much you
They
selling
said
that one for?
watch. They said watch, but
I know, but it's kind of a joke. It's kind
yeah.
of a joke.
Um,
Might as well show him that Damascus knife.
yeah. No, this one I'm selling for $3,000.
$3,000. God dang him. Look at that. That is wild. Whoo!
And
Damn.
this blade came from Todd Begg's
You know
personal
what?
stash.
I wouldn't
Okay,
want to get stabbed by that one of those.
just
You know what
just the metal I bought as a chunk of metal
Yeah.
from Todd for $300.
No,
Then
3K.
it
That's
was
a lot of money, people.
then it was made into
I
a
can get
blade.
a really nice gun for that amount of money.
Well,
Yeah.
I've got 15, 20 hours of polishing time on polishing the zirconium and titanium into a mirror finish, and
What
then
would you say would have happened, Mike, if I were to approach a gun situation with that knife, with that $3,000 knife? What would
No, you
happen?
should never go into a gunfight with a knife. That's the
yeah,
one rule of
Especially a
fights.
$3,000 knife.
I
Doesn't
mean,
matter how
the
expensive the
same
knife
same
is.
thing that would happen if you went into it with a $20 buck knife.
The most expensive knife stands no chance against the
If the bullet
cheapest
happened to hit
gun.
the zirconium, it probably wouldn't do anything to the zirconium. Zirconium's like
You should only do those
zirconium's
kind of
crazy.
fights in the
Um,
Matrix. Cam.
one of its properties is when you heat it up like white hot, it
Mhm.
and then buff it. It after it's been polished, it turns jet black,
Jet black.
and that's what I've done to this. The
Holy
inlays on this
Panda,
knife.
2 pound super chat. Lots of watch talk today. Upvote, guys. Ooh, thank you for the
You see
reminder.
the
180 people watching and only 50 upvotes. I mean, it is kind
see
of disappointing whenever we talk watches. And guys, super chat your watch related questions. Really appreciate it.
it's got fingerprints all over it, but the
Yeah.
zirconium is black, and the blue is
Mm.
anodized titanium.
Mm.
The titanium I can make any color I want. I make
Mm.
jewelry, by the way.
Yes, you do.
I
And
get
watch boxes.
no, well,
Not
no,
yet. Not yet.
not
It's
yet.
coming.
But
It's coming. It's coming. But we're not gonna reveal when it is.
I get free like when they make when they made the titanium watches. They were cut out of all the sides were cut out of big sheets
Mm.
of titanium, and I would be able to pink off little um, dog tooth shaped pieces or weird shaped pieces that were easily broken
Mm.
off. Then I go over to the grinder, and we have a soft wheel where I'd soften all the edges and polish them out, and then do my little scribble deal with the Dremel and anodize it in all different colors and make it look like an opal.
Yeah.
And I don't know where my little box
Pretty.
is, but
So good.
it's my own unique thing.
Yeah.
Nobody else in the whole world is making anything even uniquely, remotely close
Remotely, uniquely
to what I'm
similar.
doing.
By the way, let me. Okay, 1 second here. Just a second, because I have some news. I have some news. Sure. Let me just pull up this picture, guys. I've been working in the background on the new digital refrigerator. We're gonna speak about some stuff. Yeah,
neat.
check this out. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh,
I want to apologize to Bear for snapping at him yesterday. I was really upset yesterday. Right
wow.
before I got on the stream, because I went outside on
Mm-hmm.
my porch where I have this container. It's
Uh-huh.
to pour. It's a ornate metal thing to fill with water to water your plants with. Okay, but I have it
Yes.
hanging, and birds make nests in it every year. Okay,
Yes.
and I started up my blower, and it freaked all these baby birds out, and all of them
Oh.
flew out. It's like 6 birds all flew out of this container, except one, which probably was the runt, and it kind of crash landed down at the bottom of my porch, and I went and caught it, and I tried to put it back in the hole, and
Mm-hmm.
it just wasn't getting the idea, and it flew back out of my hands, and
Oh.
then crash landed again down in the grass, and I couldn't find it
Oh.
again, and I just felt like absolute shit. Like I had
Yeah.
fucked up my little bird family that I've been watching. I stick a flashlight down there and see the eggs, and I saw when they were hatched, and they're all
Yes.
chirping at me, and it's my little bird
Oh.
family, and then I just fucking killed one of them.
You
And
didn't kill one of them.
well,
They try,
I'm 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 hoping the bird was not able to fly and hold its own. It was able to glide, flap and kind
Yeah.
of like this.
Yeah.
So I'm
Sometimes these
hoping.
birds they just don't make it out of their
Well,
child stage, you know?
Well,
It's
no,
tough.
this one would have if I hadn't have scared them all out of
Oh,
their fucking nest by starting up my
it
blower on the
wasn't your
porch.
fault. These birds get scared off by all kinds of different things. It's
Well,
just
I'm hoping he hopped his way back and
yeah,
made his way back. You could see
yeah,
the mother and father
yeah.
were hovering, they were hanging out above where he
Sometimes that's the
was,
nature of these things. You know
and
how it is,
maybe they
Mikey.
led him back to the nest,
Mm,
um, I got my fingers crossed that he made it. But I was really upset about that because I'm full turn. When I was a kid, I used to shoot birds with my BB gun, and
no,
it was a terrible. Well, you
that's
growing up in the
terrible.
country, man, that's just what
Yeah,
country
you don't
kids
know
do.
what's
Okay,
right or wrong. Yeah,
um, but that didn't last long. I didn't do that for
yeah,
very long. But I feel terrible about it to this day.
yeah,
But now, I mean, I scoop spiders up
yeah.
and run them outside. I don't like
Hey,
killing anything, and I like if I hit a squirrel or God forbid a dog or a cat, I feel like absolute just like
hey, I was rescuing a ladybug at the Dunkin' Donuts, so I totally understand what you mean, Mikey.
yeah.
It's just
And in any case, I was really
life
really
is very
upset,
short and fragile for all
and
the
so
beings on this planet.
but when I went on to the stream yesterday, I still
Mm,
wasn't over that, and
yeah,
um,
that's
I
why you had the
I
Mikey
snapped it
explode.
bare,
Yeah,
and it might have been a little overkill with my
so cool. No,
um.
no, the overkill with the bird, but uh. Check this out, Mikey. The new refrigerator.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna do. We're
How
gonna
many
do.
how many cubic feet is it?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I've been working on this for quite some time.
It'd be
So
cool is to have the doors open and have ads on the
yes,
inside
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna have the ads. We're gonna have actually like you see, there's a mug at the bottom here. You'll be
Uh-huh.
able to click on the mug and actually buy it, and it's gonna be a link to a merch store, and you can we're gonna have digital stuff. We'll have advertisement on the digital refrigerator. Also, if you pay some money, we can actually model you in 3D sitting like on the chair or something next to the refrigerator. I'm gonna do all kinds of. It's gonna be a digital ad space. It's not just a digital refrigerator. It's the complete digital ad space. So if you guys have any ideas, send me some emails, and if you want to reserve your spot, also send me the email. I'm not taking money yet. It's work in progress. It works better on the phone. Actually, you can't even see it, the
Yeah.
ads because there's a glitch in the system. Can you buy the fridge? You can't buy the fridge. Actually, I will put a link. You click on the fridge, and it will take you to Amazon to buy a refrigerator.
NATO in the chat says toughen up.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm as tough as I need to be, man, but I also have great compassion for life now. Um,
Oh
and
god. Nico Letters says I'll give you $2,000 to advertise for 6 months.
is that the real Nico
No,
saying
it's
that?
not. It's not the real one, but it is funny nonetheless because it's so quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just where it was. They're just so quick with these accounts. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. It is
Well,
absolutely
soon enough,
hilarious.
I'm gonna start my own channel.
Yeah,
Um,
don't worry about it,
and
Mike. It's all cool. It's so
I'm
cool.
not
I have
ready to do it yet. But it will. I think it's in the cards for me
mm,
to do it. I
yeah.
kind of was thinking maybe no, but I think I maybe should do a channel.
Hey, if you whenever you're ready, I'll help you set it up. Okay,
I
just let
just
me know when.
I have to really like look at things
I'll
globally
set it up for you, man.
and make sure that I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I don't want to. I want to make sure the time that I'm on doesn't interfere with anybody else's streams, and that my content doesn't interfere with other people's content. Now the leads they have to come from somewhere. So they're all going to come from everybody else's uh,
Channels.
streams.
Yes.
So that's just a fact of the internet
That's just the
world.
fact
Okay,
of the matter.
so people can't hate me for somebody else watching my stream and then also watching theirs. That's just the way
That's
you know
the nature of
the
these
way
things.
of the way of the
Yes.
the internet world is.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles, as they say
Um,
in
but
these
I mean, one truism is though that
uh-huh.
all leads stem from Archie.
Not all. I mean, there's a
Damn
lot of
near,
yes.
damn near. Like
Yes.
he's the OG.
Yes.
I am absolutely honored to be on his channel, and
Mhm. Mhm.
um,
Me too.
you know, uh, I don't honestly don't think I'm but anywhere near the best panelist.
No,
But
you're an interesting panelist, man, because today I'm really not feeling well, and I can just put you on autoplay and it's all cool. Mikey's got the stream. Maldives, Mikey, so far this has been your show. There you go. Hey, bam.
it has
Thank
kind
you,
of. It's, I mean,
Maldives.
we
No,
haven't
it's
talked
got some
about my
interesting
stuff,
stories
but
out there. Interesting,
yeah,
interesting
we can
stories.
go back to.
Because I wanted to know how your visit would have gone to the AD
Yeah.
and
So
why
we
you
can
were so
drop.
pissed off yesterday that you exploded. Mike
Yeah.
K, £1.79. Tim, you forgot to pull up GOS watch for Mike. What is a GOS?
The grand or glass shoot original
A panel. Wait. Oh,
Pano
GOS.
inverse maybe.
Masuda original. Yeah, probably. Oh, wait. What is a GOS watch? This actual GOS watch. Oh, it's
Oh,
with the
look
dial.
at that!
Oh, shit.
Look at that
Hey.
dial.
Yeah,
Now
you know what? That's the
that that's a Timascus dial.
Damascus.
It's
The
Timascus.
yes, it actually is. Holy shit. That's the
Timascus. I know what
Damascus?
Timascus. Yeah, it's like it's the same as Damascus. It's like mashing together of
Mm,
different alloys of steel, but it's a different mashing together of titaniums. And
mm,
then when you heat it up with a torch,
yeah,
if you do it just right, it takes
yes.
on all these blues and yellows and reds and purples and all these different colors. And you can get Timascus in any of the shapes and flavors that you can Damascus.
That's pretty cool.
We
Actually, a lot of this is like a micro brand, I'm guessing, this GOS, but I think this is
That is
something
cool as
that
shit.
even Rolex should consider making a dial out of. It looks pretty
Oh
pretty
man,
amazing. Andrew
yeah.
Shore says you need a time within a time for everything you would talk about. There's not enough hours in a day for Mikey. It's awesome. JBJB, 2 pounds. Mikey, why not on AC3 stream? He's live. No,
Right
no, they're
now,
doing no. They're doing a special thing with Lord there. It's a different. They're doing a different kind of
is
sideshow.
he starting normally today at the normal
Yes,
time?
7:30. 7:30 normal show.
Okay, because when he's on,
Yeah.
I want to be there.
Mm,
And I don't want to be somewhere else.
yeah. So
If
cool.
he's
So
on,
cool. Nico's
um,
feeding God. Ask Mike a question about what's his favorite cheeses. What? Oh man,
I love brie.
Nico.
My favorite
Anyone
cheeses?
remember? Huh?
You ask my favorite cheeses?
Yeah, I think that was a joke.
Oh, well, I do have favorite cheeses, but yeah,
Hmm.
okay. Um,
Hmm. You have a favorite cheese? I didn't even think there was that many cheeses to be fair.
oh man, cheese is it's like wine, dude.
Hmm.
There's wine tasting.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They pair cheeses
Actually,
with wine,
did you
just
know
like they
that
do food with wine.
like Carson Chrono, he actually got cheeses from Vacheron Constant.
Yeah, no.
That's so weird.
Cheese is big, especially here in California. We've got a
Yeah.
lot of real famous cheese factories here.
Hmm.
Um, for
Look, I
sure.
gotta tell
Man,
you, Mikey.
some pulling up some crazy looking cool shit. Like that
Someone.
that 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 watch that was engraved was really cool looking.
Oh,
A
those
few
those are
pages back.
GOS. Those are GOS watches. Yeah.
Who's this GOS, man?
Yeah,
This guy
sign
is
of
like,
Viking past. There's a bit of a micro brand. They do some. You see, they do some very.
there's a
Look at this.
micro brand that's putting out some pretty
Yeah.
impressive looking shit.
Yeah. Yeah. This is kind of your style thing? Look at this, right?
Look at that. So that's a Damascus steel case
Case
with a Timascus dial.
dial, and look at the sub seconds at 6. It's got like this.
Oh, it's got
Uh,
like the hazards, the biohazard kind of,
I thought it was like one
um,
of those chakrans. You know
or
the.
it actually looks like a rotor or like a turbo rotor or
Yeah.
garbage disposal, or what people think what a garbage
Even
disposal would look like. Actually,
look.
garbage disposal is just a little like uh, thing that swings around. It's nothing like
Mm.
what you'd think.
Even
Um,
as you can see the plate on the back of the movement. From the looks of it, this just looks like an ETA, but they made the ETA movement out of Damascus.
wow.
See? Yeah, it's pretty.
What are the prices on these?
Well, it's a good question. You wanna give it a guess? Give it a guess,
Yeah,
guys.
I mean
Give it a
this
guess.
is this is a company that I'd consider if the prices are
Mm,
10, under 10 or 10 or under,
yeah,
they're on my short list
yeah.
after.
Well, let's take a look. Let's just see here. GOS. Let's see here. Well, GOS.
I mean, this everything I've seen so far from them is
Yeah.
just amazing.
Yeah, it's a very very interesting piece for sure. I've seen this one. Let's see here. Watch 3D configuration and order. Okay, what if? Oh, by the way, I got a message from Ming. You know what they said? Oh, it's
What they said,
20,000. The
20
Ming told
20,000.
me there's a delay.
You know what? I can honestly say, out of all the watches that are
Hmm.
overpriced,
Yes.
and 20,000, but they're really just a $10,000 watch. These watches at 20,000 um, are are they're pulling their weight.
Yes. Yeah,
You
because
don't
I mean I can
see.
only imagine what it costs to make a block of Damascus like that to then carve out
Well,
a watch.
Damascus is just it's much more expensive, but no big
Yes.
deal. Okay,
Oh
it's
yeah.
like,
Oh.
yeah, I mean, okay, add a couple $100 to the cost of the case.
Hmm.
Um, it machines the same. The Timascus, same deal. It's an expensive material, and you got to treat it right. You can overcook it when you're
Yes.
doing the heat treating process to bring out those
JMB
colors.
August 12th, £5 super chat. I love Mikey because of him. I arranged an appointment at the Breitling to try the Navy Ice Blue dial, Navy Timer Ice Blue dial. Mike, what do you think of the Tudor Monte Carlo Chrono Blue?
Bring it up,
Pull it up, Timmy.
pull it up,
Tudor
Tim.
Monte Carlo Blue.
I'm a sucker for blues, especially boy, some of the blues that I've seen, are just
Mm-hmm.
insane. Those deep lacquer,
Mm-hmm.
just that are a mile deep. That you look into them and
What's this
um
one?
oh, this one, it kind of reminds me of a round Monaco.
Uh,
Um,
Monaco?
yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit. Just
yeah, I think they took that from the Gulf, right? They took those color combinations from
well,
that
that and
Gulf,
just
right? Yeah.
the double sided,
Mm,
complications and
yes.
Um, it looks very cool. I like what they did, unless it's some sort of an effect of the computer, with the rehat.
Mhm.
Can you see those kind of the swirl marks,
Uh,
or
from the
the kind of
Rehot.
curve? Yeah,
No,
where
I think it's just a reflection from the dial.
so it doesn't have those white lines kind of radiating out at different angles, kind of.
No, 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 no. It doesn't.
Are you sure?
Yes, you can see here. Oh wait, what the hell is this? Oh, that's the older edition Tudor with the Cyclops at 6. That's ugly. Interesting. Yeah, no. There's no.
Okay. See if you can find another
JBJB
picture.
£2 super chat, €2 super chat. AC3 live normal show, not with Lord.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
think you're right. That one doesn't seem to have
Yeah, he's
the
doing it.
swirls. It might have
Yeah.
been like
Sometimes the
a
pupil becomes
pixelation
the master. You
a
taught me well.
pixelation.
uh, so funny.
That's a cool looking watch. Uh, nothing really to pick
Mm.
about it. It doesn't really speak to me a whole lot, but it is very cool. I wouldn't discourage anybody from
You know
getting
what
it
this
if
was?
they liked it.
You know what this was? This was the first time that I think the tutor has kind of got it right. Because before this, they were really like a shit brand. They really had a lot of garbage. And when they came out with this Tudor Monte Carlo in blue, this is where they were like, oh, they started making stuff that people would actually consider buying.
Yeah.
That's like
Well,
good stuff.
the original Black Bay with the aluminum bezel just was kind of a forgotten um, gem of a watch. It just needs it's been around I think for long enough. It needs an update or cancellation.
Mm.
Um, but the Black Bay 58, I don't like because of the hype. It's kind of like the same reason I don't like the Daytona. It's just the hype
A little bit too
and
hyped.
the fact that it doesn't have well, I think it's 200 meters, so it goes fairly deep. But I just the hype over it is just a little too much, and
Oh.
I kind of now
It's gonna be a
that's a
timeless
very
design. No,
stylish
I
looking
don't
watch
think it's
there.
yes, it is hyped, but I think the Tudor, the Black Bay Chrono is going to be always classy. So the
Yeah, no,
design is just been simplified.
The chrono, I'm liking a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, okay.
The 58 is like the one that I'm not really attracted
You
to.
technically you don't need it because you got the sub.
Yeah,
The
exactly, and a
Black Bay is
Pelagos,
yeah, and you got the Pelagos.
and a James Cameron. So
Yeah,
I've got
so
3
you don't need those. You don't need those.
divers, and I've got
Got divers for days, man.
I've got a samurai and an orange monster too. So I've got 5 divers.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I
You don't
don't
need
need
any
any
more
more
divers.
divers. I need a GMT.
If you get another diver, it's gonna be 3 divers too many. Technically,
Yeah.
you only need 1 diver. You maybe you should look into uh swapping the Pelagos for something else. I don't know.
Well, I have a Speedmaster Moonwatch and the
Hmm.
Pelagos, and those are definitely on the chopping block
Yes.
as far as used for trade in towards
Hmm.
a different watch for sure. Um,
Mm.
even though my Pelagos, I am absolutely like becoming my favorite watch. I love to wear it. The bezel is the most exquisite bezel clicking. The action is I've never come across a watch with a nicer action bezel than the old Pelagos. Now I don't know
Yeah.
anything about the FXG or whatever the new one that they came out with, but the uh, the um, the old
Sean
version,
B says, "How is it overhyped? You can buy them all day long for a great price. Are they overrated? Maybe, but nowhere near the stupidity of the
yeah,
Daytona."
I agree there. Now somebody's saying I'm
Mm.
rebel streaming against the Pontiff. Is he
No, they're just
on?
messing with you. He's doing a live stream, but exclusively with Lord. They're doing some special, so once
Well,
couple of weeks, but they're not letting anyone. It's just something they do between two of them. I
okay,
think they're
because
talking about Louis Vuittons, I think, or something. Usually they do something like that. Uh, so
finish the cheese talk, Mike. Just
huh,
come to Northern California, man. There's a number of cheese makers. The Sonoma Cheese Factory, world famous. all kinds of cheeses. You can go in and they do cheese. They
Don't
do
fall
cheese
for that. They
twisting.
don't. They're just messing with the cheese. They're messing with the cheese.
There's Rouge
Zakarian
Noir.
Trench sub pimps. By the way, Zakarian Trench, welcome to the membership program. Thank you so much for being a member. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, 863's going
No,
ape shit.
Monte Carlo is an area of Monaco. Monaco is larger than just Monte Carlo. Oh, okay. So that's interesting, right? So Monaco would be like the better version of the Monte Carlo. Get it? Because that's the bigger area.
Okay.
Monaco is
It's a
man. Oh, by the
principality.
way, Mike, maybe that's the watch for you. I think actually, if you flip the what's it called? Uh, if you flip,
The Pelagos and the Speedmaster.
yeah, if you flip Felgos, you could go for the Monte Carlo. JB says Mikey, Tim is lying. Bear and Diego are on. Oh, I didn't know because I'm not watching,
Oh,
but
I should go head over there and see what's going on.
you could go ahead over there if you want.
Yeah, I
It's
do.
it's on.
I want to go see what's going on,
Go
and
check it out, man. Go check it
I'll
out.
come back if it's
Go
something
ahead.
that's going on early, and I'm not like
Sure, man.
supposed to be there. I'll drop off
I
and come back.
hey, I have no idea, and no problem.
Yeah. All right. I'll catch you. Okay.
Take care, man.
Love you. I love you, Tim. And I enjoyed our
Uh,
discussion today very much.
yeah, yeah. Take care, man.
All right. See ya.
Hey. Oh my god, you guys are too funny. You guys are too funny. But yeah, look, I think this watch, this Tudor Monte Carlo, it's not my taste. I think it's a little bit too weird, too many colors, and mm, just not just not my cup of tea. Then again, it's also it's as well. It's big. Actually, I really like the Tudor pandas. They're so good. JB 2 years. Love you, Timmy. Hey man, whatever makes you happy. Oh man, people are weird playing to take attention from Tim. Paying to take attention from Tim. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Uh, I had this watch before. It's not bad looking, very good. Then when you're wearing it. It's no, it's a cool watch. It's a cool watch. It's just it's a little bit too funky for me. I think it's very very strange. But no matter how strange it is, because you can see it. This was a turning point for Tudor. When they made this, they were like, "Oh, we're onto something." And then since then, they started making simpler and simpler and simpler watches to the point where they're just like Black Bay 58, just very, very, very simple and kind of mass market appeal. With this is like you would have to like the colors. Mm. So I don't know, not 100%, not 100% my taste. We got original OC joining us. Hey OC, how's it doing? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm okay. Just kind of going through the day.
What
Going
a
through the
great,
day.
great conversation with Mike. I'm so thrilled that it sounds like his visit to the AD went spectacularly well.
Well, it went as well as it could. I mean, what can you expect? Nobody. I don't think no one has ever went into AD on day one and got a Rolex to take with them. Okay.
Not on, yeah, day one, no, but he has to be vetted, right? He left the card. They're gonna
Yes.
look him up on Facebook, LinkedIn. They're gonna check his address, make sure he's local, and before you know it, he's gonna get offered a piece, guaranteed.
Hmm. Exactly. Actually, you know what? He might have some good chances. Uh,
He's got good mojo, good karma,
yes.
and that's all you need. That and a little bit of luck.
Hey, man. I'm looking to go to the ED myself. Maybe this week. I have been away for a while. I was in Vegas. I was in Vegas. Actually, I was in Vegas. I got my name put on Explorer 2 Black Dial.
Really?
Yeah. But I was already there. By the way, I was at the Watches of Switzerland last time I was at the Win, right? I put down my name for the Explorer 2, and they said, well, they kind of actually they moved to the new location. They opened up the boutique. It looked beautiful. Probably the most beautiful Rolex boutique in the world. And but I think, you know what? I don't think they kept my name from the previous list. I think they just threw it out. But anyways, I put it on the second time. I said, hey, I'll be back in October, and I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to pick something up. You know, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. Uh, Explore 2 Black Dial could be a cool 2-piece combo meal deal. I love the white dial. It's just amazing. Explorer 2, guys. If you can get your hands on Explorer 2, grab it. Grab it. Could be a good piece to start the collection with. If you can get
You've
it.
always preferred the steel bezel to the
Yes.
ceramic bezel, and
Yes.
yeah, the black dial
The
would suit you.
non-moving ceramic bezel. What do you think about the new fridge? The new
Yeah.
digital fridge.
How much to
Pretty dope.
sponsor it with an OC logo in the corner?
Oh, with the OC logo in the corner?
Yeah, like $5 a month.
I think it's more than that. Because these are going to be clickable. Because you can click. You're going to be able to click on the logo.
Yeah, but
It'll
the
take you
liquid,
to the Instagram.
yeah, but okay, gotcha. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so you'll get like subscribers. This look really nice. People can just click it and go to your Instagram account. It's gonna be, I think, like for a small logo. I think. You know what? This is like 4. Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe. Yeah, maybe for a small one, like
Let's see if
20
Nico
bucks.
buys the whole fridge or not. We'll see.
We'll see. Actually, if he buys the whole fridge, all's forgiven. Looking at the Squally GMT 39 mil, what do you think? I don't even want to look at it. It's garbage, I think.
Yeah, if it were a super chat, we'd have to look at it. But if it's just a regular question,
Yeah, I don't want to waste
he
my.
has discretion.
You know, I am quite tired today.
Well, I don't know if that's the real tea and tickers, but hello if you
No,
are.
it's not.
And if you're not, hello again.
It's not real tea and tickers. It's a joke one. He's really funny. He's really funny. Oh,
The
yes,
joke
I
one.
love it.
The
I love
joke
the
one, I
icon,
love you.
man. The icon is hilarious. Mm. Is the fridge in Oblivion? Needs a background. You can steal that idea too. It's not in Oblivion, but we're gonna make some kind of. It's a work in progress. We're actually gonna be selling real estate around here. It's gonna be a whole fridgeverse, Tim Wright fridge universe. You know what I mean? It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I got a guy working on this for me. He's a cool chap. He's a cool chap helping me out. Yeah, that GOS watch though, expensive. By the way, did anybody else contribute to the Archie fund? Nope. It's gonna be hard, man. Sometimes there's good days. Sometimes there's shit days.
The
Sometimes
Monday.
I just want to finish with the movie. You know, that's why I'm so like unprepared today. I had a lot of background things to take care of, and the movie. I've been working on the movie. It's gonna be fun.
What state of completion would you say the movie's in right now? 35%?
It's about 35%. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be
35%
like
ROI.
35% ROI. Tin Tickers, join the cartel, Tim. ABS, they will buy you a real fridge. Tin Tickers with the wig.
By the way, this is something that we talked about. I talked about in the green room,
Mm-hmm.
the show that Green Room does, and I said, and I'd love to get your take on this because it's like it was talking about you behind your back. I said the next logical move for the cartel, if they were smart, but they're not smart, so they're not going to do it. But if they were, they would create a split in the Archieverse by tempting you with greed. They'd basically say, listen, you know, Tim, what happened in Vegas, you know, like, listen, that's all behind us. What we'd like to do is offer you a spot, a position, and it's $100,000 a year, and you would make content, you know, exclusively for Pride and Pinion for a year. And we'd like for you to be our spokesperson.
Like I
Do
wouldn't even take that
videos.
position. I wouldn't like even if they offered me that position, I wouldn't take it. Like the
You wouldn't be tempted to take that.
no, I'm not looking forward to moving to.
$100,000.
I don't care about the money. Do you see how reckless I am? I gave a $300 gift to a billionaire. Come on, you think money will make me happy or anything?
Yeah.
Money is the thing is about money is that I'm extremely reckless with it, and I know that if I had it, just also I don't think they even have pride opinion. Doesn't have they look fucking broke to me.
Yeah, and plus you're not motivated by money, as
I'm not
everyone
motivated
knows.
by money.
Nothing about your personality is about asking for money, acquiring money, or spending money. It's really about watches. This whole show is pretty much like every other show we've ever done,
Right.
where it's just all about talking about watches.
I just need a base level to survive.
It's a base level.
Yeah, base level.
Base level, like
Look, if I can,
$500 every 6 months.
well, no, that's hey, I need to be able. I mean, look, I like paying at least half the rent. I paid for electricity today, $76. That was big, for me. What else? I paid for
So
shit.
you would not be tempted by any overtures by the cartel to
Okay,
join to
yeah.
switch sides.
God. No.
Okay, good. It's good to know.
Like I'm not looking for a job. Like I wouldn't want the job with the fucking cartel. Are you kidding me? First of all, I got fired from every single job I ever had.
It's hard work. It's hard work.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like working. You know me. I I hate that word work. Don't scare me with work. I
Andy
like
Bins, you got to be fair. Tim
dude.
has dropped the drama. Stop bringing it up, man. He doesn't bring up any drama. We comment on current events. And sometimes that involves watch dealers and watch personalities, but we don't create any drama.
Well, I don't think I do.
No.
If you want drama, watch the Kardashians.
There you go.
Andy Bins is a cool guy, though. He's a cool guy. We're going to stay with him in Brighton. When we go to the Brighton Watch Show, Andy Bins is going to hook us up.
Wait, Andy Bins is the guy, right?
Yeah, Andy Bins, he's in Brighton.
By the way, I think I was banned from Brighton, just to be honest, for 6 months at least. So
no, but I don't think you heard that.
No, I was banned from London for 6 months.
London banned you. The mayor of London banned you.
Yeah, actually, I don't want to get into it, but I think I'm banned.
We're going to show up in Brighton. We just want to talk to Nico. Listen, that's all we want to do. Nothing.
Wait.
We just want to talk to Nico. Listen, we'll just listen. I know Gavin reached out, said don't talk, but we're going to talk. All we want to do is talk to Nico, man. What's wrong with Nico? I don't have a problem with Nico. Does he have a problem with me? We just want to find out. Let's talk to Nico. Where's the 2,000?
He's incapable.
Where's the 2,500?
He's incapable of talking to me.
We're going to Brighton. Yeah. We just want to talk to Nico. That's all. We're not here to stalk him.
I don't. If he found out that I would be there, I don't think he would go. I think
Lily Bar.
Between you and me,
find out at the Lily Bar.
The Lily Bar. This level of sarcasm so soon after Mike's stories is exploding my brain. MD Chaz, rebel event in Brighton Beach.
The other Brighton. Yeah.
That's funny. Mike
it could be just the better Brighton watch event.
10 beers. What can go wrong? That's so funny.
It is funny. Come on, guys. We're just here to having fun. It's fun.
It's funny. What I miss.
Yeah, it's just we're just saying a couple of jokes.
Jokes. There's jokes.
Jokes.
They're just jokes, man.
Yeah. It's all good.
This is a comedy show. Comedy show, guys.
It's all about the fun. Where's the fun, right? Gotta tell you, I think I might be full. I
I gotta tell you, someone reached out to me and
Mhm.
said that they wanted the Mission to Mars watch. So I went to the store and I got it. And it's just sitting there. And maybe the person who wanted it didn't really want it. So maybe someone in New York who wants it, you can have it. I don't know.
You're selling it?
Yeah, so I'll sell it at cost for a member of the community.
Ooh.
No doubt. I'll do that.
Sell it at cost. At cost.
At cost. Yeah, I don't know what the Mission to Mars are. People selling the Mission to Mars for at a markup?
I
Is
think
it-
it
is
is on
Is
eBay.
it,
I
is
think
it
it goes
fetching a
for retail.
premium?
I think it does. It's
If you're in New York and you want the Mission to Mars,
Moon Swatch.
hit me up on Instagram and you will first person to do. Oh, that's it. Oh, I'm getting flooded with Instagram messages. Oh,
Instagram.
oh my God. Well, are you in New
Hey,
York
ooh,
City?
look at this 10 bids for $600. That's
If you're in
insane.
New York
It goes
City, you
up.
get it tomorrow.
I'll take it. I'm selling a few things on eBay.
Yeah, yours you gave to a billionaire.
Okay, I'll take care of it. Yeah, I'll take it. OC, I'll take it.
Okay.
Sold.
For you, it's 500.
Aren't you
Ooh.
supposed to stutter a little bit when you say billionaire? It's like billionaire.
Billionaire. Ba. Look, I'll take it. It's
All
sold,
right, all
but
right.
although I want mission to Uranus, I'll come pick it up
I bet you do.
tomorrow. I'll come pick it up tomorrow, man.
Wow. Well, maybe we'll go to maybe they'll have some more at this watch store. They had a whole bunch there actually, but I thought the person wanted Mission to Mars. They had the Pluto. They had the whole bunch of them. They said whichever one you want.
Hmm.
And I didn't take it out of the box because if I look at it,
Yes.
I
Lose
won't want to
value.
keep it. I still won't want to
Oh.
keep it.
What if you what if you sign the strap? Won't that raise the value?
No, not with my initials. Maybe Tim's initials. It would.
Mm.
Dude, anything I touch is just loses value.
Loses
Those red
value.
chips, I gave them to Red, and he lost. Went to 0%. Negative 100% ROI.
What do you want me to live stream? Going to the Rolly Mania? You want me to live stream going to the Swatch store? That's fine.
Swatch store.
Or do you want me to just live stream presenting the Moon Swatch to Tim?
Oh, we could do a bit of a like a Gonzo kind of stream, just hooking up.
Wait, I got a better idea. Tim
What's
could
the
do
better
a
idea?
fundraising walk up to your house to pick up
My house.
Swatch.
Oh,
that'd
house or
be-
city? I can come
well,
to his work. Are you
at-
going to be at work tomorrow?
at a Starbucks near you. Or,
Okay, I can walk
whatever.
there.
Yeah,
It's only 4 hours. It's only about 4 to 5 hour walk.
Yeah. Yeah, and you could fundraise
No.
the entire way to get while you're on your way to pick up a free watch.
Yes, let's do
No,
that.
it doesn't have to be tomorrow because I'm going to see you not this Friday, but the following Friday.
Oh yeah.
Right. So,
But no, it has to be today because in 2 weeks the value on eBay
The
of
val-
those watches
value
is
is-
they're gonna be useless. They're going for $754 right now.
so you
2 weeks
you want me
later
to sell
they're
it
gonna
to
be
you so
worth.
you can flip it. You want mine
I
so
didn't
you
say
can flip
that.
it.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Don't
Hey.
don't mention the F word.
Yeah, I'm not flipping it. I would never flip it. How could you? I want to give it to a friend.
Well, you said
I
it twice
I
now.
want to gift it. I want to gift it.
Gift it to a friend.
Yeah.
For a curious donation to his walk cause.
Hey, look, if I fundraise $300, then I'll give it away to one of the viewers. Fuck.
So wait a second. If I sell a
Well,
Rolex,
no, I would have to fundraise $500. Never mind.
What if we just did an illegal raffle where each $10 super chat contributed one vote or one space, and then after the whole
I have a better idea.
After the whole evening, we'll count up the number of $10 super chats. We'll pick the number out of a hat, and whoever gets the number wins.
And I got a better idea.
no,
I got a
because
better
Tea and
idea.
Tickers would win
I'm gonna
that.
do a giveaway. I'll tell you how. Okay, so I
Give away
just
15,000 subs.
no. I'm not doing. Actually, I canceled the $10,000 giveaway. I'm canceling the other 10,000. 10,000.
Nope.
The tutor Black Bay giveaway at 10,000. I'm
The
canceling
tutor
that one.
actually drove subscribers away.
Yeah, it
Computer
drove
did.
subscribers away. It was no good. I just did it wrong. I had to do it differently. I'll still give it away at like 10,000, but I'll do it differently. Okay. So check this out. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay. OC. When I get the watch, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna test this feature, the thank you feature. Basically, I'll make a video about the thing, the watch, right?
Which you couldn't do because you gave it away to the billionaire
Yeah, I
before you
know.
had a
I'm an
chance to even look
idiot.
at it.
I'm an idiot. Okay.
It was
And
actually
then
a very thoughtful thing to do. A very nice gesture.
yeah, but stupid. Thoughtful, but stupid. Only a thoughtful moron would do something like that. Okay. So what we're gonna do, I'll make a short video, like a 1-minute video that I'm giving away a mission to Mars. All you have to do is leave a thank you. So basically a paid super chat. And for every
Paid super chat.
$2, you will get a ticket.
You have
And
to
then
you have to do three things. Subscribe. You have to follow you on Instagram, subscribe to your channel, and give a $10 super chat or $10.
no. You just leave a comment. That's either 2, 5, 10, or 50. And so basically for every dollar you will get one ticket.
But you don't want them to subscribe.
I want them to subscribe, but I don't really care. Whether they subscribe or not. It's because it's not look, once there's certain amount of tickets sold, right? I mean the more you donate, the higher the chances. Right? But once we reach like a $500 threshold,
Sounds like
because
an
YouTube
illegal
takes
raffle, but I think we can do it.
yeah.
Who's gonna know?
Who's
Just
gonna
make
know?
sure
It's also
Teen
fun.
Tickers doesn't win it.
He'll
Yes,
win
it's
it.
not. TN
He'll win
Tickers is
it.
illegible.
Illegible, ineligible.
Ineligible.
He's
Illegitimate.
There you go.
Illegitimate.
he's illegitimate to participate in this.
Yeah, I think that's cool because I want people to test out this thank you feature. Could be cool. It leaves a comment, a paid comment. It kind of shows audience how to do it. I think it's cool. For $2, you can you get 2 tickets in this raffle. So yeah, I want everyone to give it a try, and we'll see. We'll do like one of those wheels things. Could be cool. Maybe not that cool. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, and I'll do a walk. To pick it up as well. Let's do it tomorrow. Are you gonna be at work tomorrow?
Yeah, let me check my calendar.
Okay.
See, this is proof that even the super rich have to work.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a job, man.
Job. The poor don't have to work. Like I don't work. That's why I cannot be bought with a job. Fuck that. I would be like, dude, see, do you realize how delusional you were when you asked me if I would
Yeah.
take
You take the 100,000 from the cartel.
yeah, if I would take $100,000 per year job from the cartel to buy me out. Yeah, I'll take 100,000 to shut up for a year, but
But not to
just
work.
cash. But I
Not to
wouldn't
work.
fucking work. Are you kidding me? It's dude.
But Tim, they got a lot of doors.
They got a lot of doors to nowhere.
Oh, to be
doors.
painted.
Yeah, all doors there lead to bad things. You know what I mean?
Tuesday. Tomorrow's not good. Very busy tomorrow.
Tomorrow's
But
not good.
Thursday afternoon is open. I don't know if you. Thursday Cinco de Mayo. We can do Cinco de Mayo special.
Oh, that's cool. Cinco de Mayo special. It's a short walk. It's not going to be a very long walk, so that's going to be
Cinco de
cool.
Mayo live stream, and then we could have Mexican food for dinner.
Yes.
We'll do a live stream
Lunch.
Yes.
Sounds cool. Sounds like a cool idea. Cinco
Tentative
de
plan in
Mayo.
place.
I'm gonna prepare a graphic walk
With you with a sombrero,
because
red, yellow, and green sombrero. It would look funny.
I would love to walk in a sombrero. That would be freaking hilarious. But
That would be hilarious.
I don't have one. If I had one, I would walk in one.
Sombrero fund.
Sombrero
chats.
fun.
Sombrero's
Yeah.
going super chats any second.
No. It's been dead. It's been dead.
Just like the watch market.
Just like the watch market. The watch market is cacti. You know, it is desert. There's nothing. There's nothing. You know what? I think people are getting sick and tired of watches.
Let's talk about pipes.
Why don't women
Brian.
smoke pipes?
5% of pipe smokers are women. They just do it in private. Yep.
Okay. There you go. See, we cover all grounds here on the show.
Mhm.
Cam MC has pulled up. Yep, I spoke with him earlier today. What's up? I'll sell you a paddock for 5 times what I paid for it. Damn,
That's not
Pocket.
fair, Pocket.
Brutal.
Jeez.
Uh-oh. Super chat.
Brutal. Holy
There we
Panda,
go.
sombrero fun. Thank you for £2 super chat. Holy Panda's coming through today.
No,
First time I'm seeing
it's not thank
this
you.
gentleman.
It's not thank you. It's mucho gracias, amigo.
Muchas gracias, amigo.
Is that we have to do the entire show in Spanish.
Oh, I don't know a
And
single word.
we
in
will
Spanish.
cover only Mexican watch brands.
Today's not even a Taco Tuesday. Why are we doing? You know, if it was a Taco Tuesday. By the way, I need to get my Speedy out
Service.
for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Speedy Tuesday, guys. It's been quite some time since I took this out. Man, it feels like forever.
And
you know what?
Wednesday. Oh, big super chat.
Whoa.
My
Holy shit.
God. Fuck me dead. Pandora Fox. 90 pounds just to cheer you up a bit, Timmy. You have had a rough time. Pandora Fox to the rescue. Just in time, Pandora. Thank you so much. I really
Wow.
appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a tough couple of weeks. Yeah, I really appreciate it. We saved today's live stream, man. Today's live stream sponsored by Pandora Fox. Just as we were announcing another little walk, I'm gonna do not as big one, a small walk to go to OC's place and pick up Speedy.
Tim's going to be the only person walking to the moon swatch.
Yeah, to pick up a moon swatch.
To the moon swatch.
To the moon swatch. And then we're gonna do a little bit of giveaway for the community. By the way, I still have to do a giveaway for the poster. I'm gonna have to go check who was super chatting first and last in the past month and find who did the most first and last super chats. And they're gonna win a poster. So cool. Tim, you could probably read super chats better in Spanish. Oxley State Hi. Don't like to see you down, Timmy. Pandora, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You know, it's the community. The community always comes through. It's actually like I have nothing to worry about. Because my biggest sponsors are my viewers, and I know they're always gonna have my back, and it's just really
El Pandora Fox es mucho legendario, sí.
yeah.
Brian's taking advantage of that Spanish too.
No, I speak Mexicali because I grew up in California.
And Archie's Ghost says, Tim, why are you planning to buy another watch from AD if you are broke? I'm not planning. Did I
Don't
say I
say
was
the
planning?
F word. Don't say the F word.
Flip?
Oh,
No.
oh, he did it again.
No.
He did it again.
No, because I'm planning for like the end of the year, right? So I'm always putting a little bit of money away, like $500 every month. I try to put away, so that later, if there's a watch comes, I can put it on the credit card, and then pay half of it off, and then I can start paying off the credit card, because I'm doing this credit card thing. Because if you're not using credit cards, you're losing money.
Can you
Because
say this in Spanish, Brian?
Pandora Fox is mucho ilegible, I think. Illegible?
illegible.
I'm not familiar with that word. Again,
we made it up earlier. Yeah.
My Spanish is street Spanish, son.
Street Spanish.
Yeah, I know the bad ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I actually there's a lot of. I was actually taking Spanish for like 5 years in high school, but I have zero, not a word. I remember zero, because I don't know. It was too traumatizing. I was just trying to get through it. So yeah, that was bad. And here we got another one. Good luck with this one.
See that, Brian, you're on the hook for reading all the Spanish super chats.
Tim, ¿tiene quiere hacer un live stream en puro español? You want to do one?
Tim, instead of extending your watch collection, save money for emergencies. Yeah, well,
Nah.
what kind of emergency? I mean, I don't see any. Look, I'm saving money for a hike. I want to do next year. I'm going to be doing the PCT by it looks like, unless something really big happens. So that's gonna take that's I need to save about $15,000 for that. I don't even know when to even start saving for that. It's gonna be rough.
You may need the emergency fund when the roommate finds out you're going to Venice with Blondie.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll help you flip Timbo. Cam and I are already tight. I help him all the time.
Pocket watch cartel.
Damn, Pocket Watch Cartel. Tim have to make a stream in pure Spanish. I can do a Russian stream. How about that? Nobody's interested in that, of course.
No.
Or Ukrainian. Call from an AD is an emergency. Yeah, that's actually, you know what? That is true, because if I can get a watch that's the problem, right? I never know when the Rolex AD could call me and say, "Hey, we got a watch for you, a Steel Sports at
I
retail."
texted one of my sales reps and I said,
Mhm.
just wanted to make sure your number still worked and my phone was still working.
Yeah.
She
See
replied back with a smiley face.
it?
That's
You
your
see.
what kind of passive aggressive way of saying, hey, you haven't offered me a watch lately?
Yes. I am 100% passive aggressive sarcasm. It's beautiful.
That's the thing there. It's a tough kind of situation. But yeah, yep. Call an emergency Lange.
That's right. Very important.
Lange in Suna.
Well, you know what, Timmy, come to Mount Katahdin. Katahdin. That's the end of the Appalachian Trail. I don't want to go twice because I'm gonna go for the hike. I'm going to Appalachian Trail.
You do the
The one that-
Appalachian Trail, it's about 20 or 30 miles that way.
I thought the Katahdin was was the finish of the Appalachian Trail. No.
I'm in the middle of it.
Oh, okay. Of
I'm-
what? Wait,
I'm
of
on
the
the
middle.
south part, the part you do during the fall.
Ah, gotcha. There you go. Maybe you'll come out and do a section with me. Never know.
No. I'll drive it. But then when you end up, you'll finish up at Cam's house.
Well, no, it's if I go backwards, no?
No, you start the
Start in
summer
Georgia.
in Maine and you go all the way down to Georgia.
No, it's the other. That's going southbound.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but nobody does that. That's really rarely somebody does that.
Well-
I'm gonna go northbound.
Better
What?
start in the winter.
Oh yeah. Like around February, March. Yeah.
And
It's
hit
rainy.
all the ADs on the way because there's a lot of Rolex ADs in those little tiny towns that don't have anything in them.
Why do you think I got this?
Oh, yeah. Tim and his Mary Poppins parasol.
It's a nice looking umbrella.
By the way, you're not supposed to open umbrella in the house. I think I
Bad
just
luck.
jinxed myself. Bad luck.
Yeah,
I
but
think that's why I lost all the money in Vegas. Fuck. I was playing with
Pocket
the
Watch
umbrella.
Cartel. Pocket Watch Cartels has a new watch inbound. 80
Who?
just to deposit.
Oh no,
What
that's
you call 'em?
pocket watch.
Pocket watch cartel. No, it's
Oh, it's
pocket
a
watch cartel.
different pocket watch.
Mm.
Oh, damn. That is really spicy. A pocket watch cartel. That's
How
very.
does OC post as an imposter without his hands moving? That's amazing.
What? Looking forward to the unboxing. Nice one, pocket.
Yeah, which pocket? We'll see. Whichever pocket shows up.
Soon there's gonna be a cartel for every user. Tim
Right.
Right cartel. Actually, there's really Tim Wrong. Yes, that's the cartel. No, actually,
I'm actually the head of the pipe smoking cartel, and we're infiltrating the watch world.
the pipe smoking cartel.
Yeah.
Man, listen. And that nickname cartel is freaking hilarious. I don't know. It's just funny to say the cartel.
It's actually gotten much more momentum than it would have before, and it just goes to show like there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Mm.
You want to bring you. That's why boycotts do not work.
Mm.
Boycotts have never worked. So the
Mm.
second you bring attention to something, explodes.
Exploded. By the way,
So
guys,
now
speaking
cartel
of
is the name.
exploding, explode the upvote button. Let's get to 100 upvotes just really quickly here because we're wrapping it up in 8 minutes. I would really appreciate it. We could explode that button. Come on, quick. By the way, maybe Kevin's gonna be in the neighborhood as well. He can meet up with you and with me and OC in the city for lunch. That could be cool. Oh, there's pocket watch.
This is the fake one. This is definitely the fake one.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, because you can tell by the icon. The icon isn't the same one as before.
No, he's got a membership. That's the real one. He's got the membership.
Not too sure.
Paid member. Pocket watch cartel. Pocket watch.
OC, how many memberships do you have
On this channel?
Yeah.
Well, I have one under Fat Windbag Ben. That's my main account. And then I have Original OC, and then I have Three-Hander. I like four of them.
Every single troll. Every single troll.
Whole milk.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll get one final wristwatch question here. JLC Master Control Calendar. Bring it up, Timmy. Take a look at it.
Bring it up. Well,
Pull it up,
I don't. The Lord did a video yesterday or the day before on the JLC Master Control, and he mentioned that in the secondary market, these things are, secondary market previous generation are dirt friggin' cheap.
Dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap, like $5,000-$6,000, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, whoa, Pandora
Oh my
Fox.
God.
Holy shit.
Pandora Fox. 90 pounds again. OC was absolutely brilliant during the Paul Thorpe stream. Don't worry about anything, Tim. We each follow a unique path, and you are doing good. What? Anyone with a friend like OC is a great guy. Holy
shit.
You
have lifted the spirits of the show.
Damn. Fuck. Good thing I went to Phillips. That's where I met OC, the Phillips auction. The Phillips auction. By the way, I need pictures. Can you send me the pictures from the Phillips auction where we took together?
Yeah.
I think we took some selfies.
I think we just have one together. Just have one.
That's freaking unbelievable.
Pandora Fox, you are amazing.
How long have you been watching my show until that point?
It's probably, I watched Archie sporadically, and I think, and you were on it at the time, and then you started your own show. When was that? Like this time last year?
I started my own show actually in January 25th.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't remember exactly, but probably for a few months before that.
Before what?
Before I met you. I'd been watching for a few. I mean, I knew who you were, right? And so
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I mean, that was the best thing that happened to me was
not the best,
finding OC.
not the best, but it was cool.
It was. It
Pandora
was.
Fox,
You
man,
don't even
thank
know.
you.
Grand Seiko announced another U.S. exclusive edition will be released on 5/4. God damn.
They wear me out with the special editions.
It must be Monday.
Must be Monday. Daniel, Fat Windback is OC. Who knew?
That's why
Fire.
you never see us chatting at the same time because I gotta log out, log back in. It's a pain in the ass.
Wow. The best watch stream I've viewed was of you at the New York Watch Show with Swift and John. Well, you know what? We're gonna be doing that same live stream with OC commenting this time.
You know,
But
the funny I didn't watch your earlier the first few months you were on the air, but actually
Mm.
I went back and watched one of them, and I'll tell you why, because I can say this on the air. ER texted me, and you gave ER my number.
yes,
Yeah, and she texted me, and she said that we were talking about her collection,
yes,
and she said that
wow,
parts of her collection were in one of your earlier videos, and so I
yes.
went back and I watched some of it. And it was
Ah,
you and so Marco and Swiss, or I
so
can't
many
remember who was on
people
the
went
show.
through my streams,
I
and
know.
everyone ended up backstabbing me. Can you believe it? Fuck. Just
Maybe
doing
I
this
don't know.
thing
Maybe
is
that's
heartbreaking.
maybe. Does that say something more about you than it does everybody else? If everybody leaves,
It's just like I'm like
am
a
I
mama bird.
on my way out next? Who knows?
Never know. You never
Could
know.
this
But
be
the
my
thing is,
final
I think
show? Could this be my final appearance?
out of everyone, OC has been very, very different. Very different. I gotta say, there's a different psychology. There's different psychology to you than anyone else. Daniel Katz, $2.79. Pure for
PO
Pyrenean walk.
the hell?
I think
Pyrenean
he's
way.
talking do the Pyrenean way walk. Not sure. It's complicated. It's very, very complicated.
I love the trolls are super clever on this show. That's one of the things I've always enjoyed. The chat
How much
is
do you
very.
pay OC Tim? The cartel. Sorry, I mean Rum would like him on his new show with Marcos. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Not
Yeah,
only the smartest watch questions, the smartest trolls.
it's
very smart. And how long is Nico's
fast.
Nico's gut feeling going to keep that before he's bored with it and creates a new persona? Like, is that something that
Nico's
lasts
gut
2
feeling.
days? Yeah, or is that something that lasts 1 day?
Well, what should I change it to? I mean, what should he change? What should he change it to?
I mean, look at the image. Look at the
It's
creativity
just
that goes into
hilarious,
that.
man.
I mean,
Man,
come
this
on,
is
this is
just
funny.
this cracks me up, man. It's a fun, it's a bit of a comedy, a bit of a cool show.
Now back to watches. I got to tell
Just
you,
try to.
I love the JLC Master Control calendar. It's an incredible value. It's a great brand with excellent complications,
Hmm.
and I mean the main thing is it's a great value. It's kind of like that Acura of watches. You know what I mean? It's like luxury, but it's value at the same time. It's got feature packed, but you're not giving up. You're not a douche if you wear it. You're a watch. You're a watch person if you wear that watch. So,
We had a viewer. I forget who. I think it might have. I forgot who. But he actually sold. I think a Rolex and bought this. And I honestly I forgot. But he's gonna show himself one day. He just joined for couple episodes. Then he couldn't join anymore. But he'll be back. And he actually I think he got this one. Yeah, almost 100% sure.
So the previous generation isn't as great looking. It's not as well put together as this one, but it's still it's like 80% of the way there for 40% of the price.
So my review of it is, because I've almost pulled the trigger on it, but one, the color of that strap does not work with that watch whatsoever.
Makes it look too casual, right?
Yeah. And two, the case design is just uninspired. It's a functional case.
Yes.
but the watch is great. And for like $4,000 or $5,000 more, you can get the chrono calendar version.
Whoa,
This
that's
one right here.
expensive.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That would be expensive.
damn.
No, but it's like 15,000, 16,000 for that chrono, the chrono complete calendar.
Wow.
That's expensive. It's a lot of money, man.
It's a
But where
lot
else
of
are you going
money.
to get a chrono complete calendar Swiss watch?
A paddock version of this is $300,000.
Yeah.
Correct. That's the value proposition right there.
A lot of money. Yeah.
Would you
It's
put
nuts.
would you put JLC? Where do you put JLC like versus Omega on the brand quality scale? Is it
Slightly
next to
above.
Omega?
It's actually
slightly above, right?
Above.
Just getting it.
Way above.
Way above. It's actually
But-
like I think it's actually a little bit higher than Rolex too, don't you think? It's
Yeah.
just if they got better designs, like they have the engineering, they just need better design team and they're gonna
Yeah.
kill
No,
it.
OC is dead right. It's like an Infinity or an Acura. The designs are just uninspiring, but the quality of the work is magnificent.
Yeah.
And what you get for that money is a bunch.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Absolutely knackered. You guys been fighting watch crime all day.
This guy's he found a way to get on without super chat.
It's just very clever, you know.
Super
I can't help it. I'm
so
just you know I
smart.
pay
So
attention
smart,
to
these guys.
very clever, very these guys could be writers like
They could
for
be writers
TV
on like Comedy Central or like late night
Yeah.
TV. These are smart fuckers, man.
Yeah, and I mean the way you create people like this is just by allowing people to
Exactly.
experiment and have fun, and
Exactly.
eventually they get into the swing of things. But guys, we have to end the stream. We have to end the stream. We have to keep the fundraiser going for Archie to bring Archie to United States, guys. Hit the link, help out. We're gonna raising funds. We're so far away from goal. Nico totally betrayed us by not buying the ads. So we need the funding. Thank you guys so much. Huge shout out to Pandora Fox for saving tonight's stream. Tonight's stream is sponsored by Pandora Fox. OC, thank you for hopping on the show, and Brian, thank you for being half here, half on the phone. It's cool.
Thank you to Mike the Snake and
Mike the
Cameron
Snake.
as well.
He tried. You cannot get a Rolex if you do not go to the AD and get your name out there. You have to play the lottery in order to be eligible to win. Speaking of winning, we're going to be doing a walk for a moon swatch. Guys, hit
Walk
that
to the
button on the
moon
way
swatch.
out.